Live from Los Angeles, it's Friday night and time for, or no, it's not, it's Saturday night. I get confused. Hey guys, it's time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Here I am, guys. Hey, happy Saturday, and welcome back to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I'm your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Hope you had a good 4th of July, guys. Happy July 5th, everybody. It's closing up to the 4th, but we're celebrating Independence Day here too, guys. Happy to have you. There's so much going on, as always. Hope you had a great week, had a great time with your family and friends. Maybe you had some hot dogs, some vegan dogs, some burgers, some brats. You had anything, those hot dogs and those fries in combination. I don't know. Hope you had a good time, barbecued, and had a few beverages tonight. We'll have some tonight too, as well. And of course, he's having one right now. Of course, welcome back to Thirsty Daddy, GR Waters. What's up, GR?
Hey, Brian, I'm good. And even though I don't know what day of the week it is, what the hell?
Saturday! Old age is a bitch.
Oh, shit.
Oh, here we go.
Excuse me, it's not old age, it's youth deprivation.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well,
that's just not catching on, GR. It's not catching on.
What's up, Emma Peel?
I don't give a shit.
GR, happy to have you back. But quickly, I just want to say, off the top fast, okay? So it might be a nice Saturday. It's a great day, but also, yeah, we have to take it down for like 1 second, guys, because off the top, we did have some unfortunate losses in our business. And I think it's always good to start this off with, before we get into all the fun and the craziness here on Kruse Control. But Julian McMahon passed away, which really surprised me because honestly, I loved him as Dr. Doom back in the day, Nip Tuck. You guys have probably seen him. He's been popping up more and more in FBI's Most Wanted. He's still been working quite a bit, but he's been having a private battle with cancer for years, and he passed away at 56, guys. And also, if you're a big X-Files fan, the composer, I know, right? The composer of X-Files 2 just passed away. Mark Snow as well. He just passed away yesterday as well. He also did Smallville, Ghost Whisperer, Blue Bloods, dozens of TV shows. He passed away at home in Connecticut, and he was 78 years old too. But he actually helped create the X-Files theme song. All of that. So he was like very integral in all of that. He did all the seasons, all 12 seasons. It's sorry to see him go. And another big icon we lost this week too, this weekend, just like yesterday as well, was Michael Madsen. Michael Madsen passed away from Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill. He died at 67. He had a cardiac arrest at home in Malibu, and we lost him as well.
Man.
It's a lot. And he was only 67 years old too. It's like these guys weren't that old. I mean, of course, Snow was 78, but that's still not old if you ask me either. And then 56 for I don't think so. I don't think so at all. It's just sad to see it, but I have to say, like, what they gave to the business was legendary. I applaud them. The round of applause for everything they did. You are really going to be all three of you, legends that we'll never forget. Also, Charm Queen, you're right. And we were happy to have you as part of this business. So thank you for everything you did, and RIP. But thank you guys for being here, of course. I know it's a sad time, GR, but let me ask you right now. I know, right? We go to the music. People are passing away all the time. Welcome back, Logan 5. Good to see you here, too. How do you feel about these deaths, too, GR? It's pretty crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, well, at least one of them was older than me. I mean, we were talking about it a little before we came on the air. It's a real bitch when you get to a certain age and people that are younger than you are passing away.
Yeah, it's really
hell.
Is. But you know what, GR? You're
really
not going
proves
anywhere.
Your own mortality.
You're not fucking going anywhere, GR. You're not going anywhere.
No, only good die young, so I'm immortal.
I thought he was going to say I'm immoral.
Same difference.
Well,
Here.
That's a given, Jordan.
Well, GR, it's sad to see them go, but I'm happy to have you here, GR. Good to have you back. Having a weekend so far? Good weekend?
It's good to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, GR,
get it. Yeah. I mean, we went and saw a good movie, had a lot of fun, ate a lot of popcorn.
Yep. Pep Star got a lot of popcorn, too. He was super excited about that as well. We had a good time.
Wait a minute. A good movie.
Hell,
Superman. You get an early screening to Superman?
No.
Of course we did, And Mr. Blank fired another one.
Take my money.
Right in your eye. Right in your eye.
Oh boy, good to have you back, GR. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. As always,
it is a happy Saturday.
Mooperman.
Also joining us back on Kruse Control, guys, fellow executive producer himself from at 3Gs. This guy's been rocking and rolling, dominating TikTok, dominating the universe, over 35 years in the business. Welcome back, my friend and yours, Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward. What's up, Ronald?
Hey guys, how are you?
Thank
you for inviting me to Saturday night.
Happy to have you back on us.
Ron. How you been,
You what?
Ron?
I've been doing really good, kicking ass at TikTok. That's what I'm doing.
Hey,
You've
nice.
been doing that a lot. I love it too. How's everything been? We haven't seen on a, I guess it's kind of like a Friday, but it is a Saturday, right?
This is my Friday. Yeah. No, you see me on Mondays. I go with the ladies.
You know, a lot of us like to go with the ladies. You know, that's what we do.
You know what? I'm the one that always gets to do it, and my friends used to hate it because the girls would get boob jobs, and they'd say, "Oh my God, feel it!" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, let's go."
Point well made.
What?
Oh yeah, that's
What are you talking about?
seriously.
Jesus Christ.
Didn't think it was going to open it with boob jobs, but anyway,
Yeah.
We are live on Kruse Control.
things have changed.
Coming in
Right,
hot.
Coming in hot. Well, we love the boob talk. We love to see you on a Saturday.
Yes, nice to be here.
It is sad about all these losses in the business, though, too. It's shocking,
Wow.
right? Isn't it shocking?
Very shocking. I was just talking to you about why aren't they doing a Nip Tuck reunion, and then 2 weeks later, bam.
Yeah,
That's why.
Yep. And Julian's
Yeah.
gone, and he wasn't even that
Yeah.
old at all. It's just really sad to see. And it's like they always say they come in threes, and it was like bam, bam, bam. You know, like 1, 2, 3.
That 3 thing is weird, and yeah, he's younger than me. That's now I feel like GR. Wow, they're younger than me.
Yeah. Well, you're looking great too, and you're not going anywhere either.
Hey,
Ron,
hey,
No,
hey.
I got no place to go.
except to talk about some news tonight. Good to see you back, Ronald. Good to see you. We're having a great time tonight.
Thank you.
We're having a great time tonight because also joining us back on Kruse Control, it's time to beam him up, everybody, because he's ready. He's rocking and rolling. It's a Saturday. Welcome back, Mr. Jordan South.
Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. We'll get it right by the end of the show. We'll get it right by the end of the show.
I know it's going to mess me up the whole night saying Saturday. How you doing, Jordan?
Doing good, man. Yeah, when I seen that thing about Julian McMahon, yeah, and
Yeah.
and
Mark
especially
Snow and
Madsen,
Michael Madsen.
man. Michael Madsen, dude, I loved him in Reservoir Dogs. That was
The dance, his
Hi,
little
Queen.
dancing
Hi,
he had.
everybody. Yo,
He had a
dude,
big body of work. Big
Who was
body
he
of
in,
work.
Oh,
who was he
man.
in Reservoir Dogs? Which Mister was he?
He was one that was
Was he Mr.
cutting people's ears off. That's what he was. He was dancing.
Oh,
Suck
that
in
guy.
the
Yeah.
middle with you.
Yeah, he was a
Dancing
psycho
slice.
one, but what color was he? I forgot.
Uh,
No, Mr.
Was
Pink
he
was
Mr. No,
Buscemi.
Mr. Pink
that was
was
Buscemi, right?
Was he
Yeah.
Mr. Was he Mr. Black?
Might have been Mr. Black.
I think he was Mr. Black.
He might have.
Somebody in the
been.
chat, help me out. I usually know all this shit, but I haven't watched Reservoir Dogs in a while.
Mr. Blonde. Mr. Blonde.
What it was? It wasn't a color. It was a hair color.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
right.
Mr.
'Cause-
Blonde.
Oh, they all wanted to be Mr. Black. That was the
It's
whole
what-
fucking argument. Nobody.
It's
got
what
to
I
be Mr.
used to
Black.
be when I had it.
That's right.
Yeah, Mr. Blonde. But it's crazy we're losing these people. It comes in threes as well. Also, it's like Doctor Doom. It's so weird. It's like Fantastic Four is dropping this month, and we lost our original
Yeah.
Doctor Doom.
You know,
Sad.
people rip on that movie so much, but you know, it was a different time for comic book movies, and I enjoyed the original Fantastic Four.
Me too.
I mean,
He was great in it too.
they tried to make his take of Doctor Doom more down to earth, realistic in the real world, but you know, I thought he did good in it, and that was my first exposure to him as an actor, and I thought it was pretty well.
Yeah, I didn't watch him in Nip Tuck before either. I know people like raved about
I've
that. It was
seen
like
a
Ryan
few
Murphy's.
episodes. I really didn't get
It was
that
so
deep
good.
into that show, but I've seen some, and he was good.
He was sleazy.
He was really sleazy. I might have to go back
Yeah.
and check that out now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, it sucks when we lose people like that. It's like you wouldn't think. Like, I mean, the Mark Snow guy, he's been around for a while too, but you would not expect in their 50s, like early 60s, to be passing away. So
Yeah, I was
it's
just
sad.
thinking when I seen that third one pop up, I'm like, man, it's just crazy how in Hollywood and not just Hollywood, celebrities in general, they always say it's threes, and it's usually
true.
correct.
It's usually correct. I don't get it.
It
But,
usually is.
It usually is.
All the old ones always hold on tight when two of them go.
Yeah, they're like, oh, no, I'm freaking... Put me in the chamber, the cryogenic chamber right now until someone else dies. But good to have you back, Jordan. It's going to be a fun night tonight. Happy Saturday.
I'm happy to be here, man. Some good topics tonight.
Happy to have you here, man. We're going to talk about some dinosaurs. We're going to talk about some zombies. We're going to talk about some There's a lot happening. Street Fighter. Good to have you back. There's a lot. Good to have you back, Jordan. Also joining us back on Kruse Control. Happy to have him here. Always happy to have him back on a weekend show. I missed him last week. Jordan did especially. Welcome back, everybody.
I did miss you, buddy.
Check out his...
Jordan.
Check out the Ghost of Red Ridge. Everybody check out, look out, welcome back. Look out for him right now. Mr. Brandon Kahila. What's up, man?
Howdy. Yes. Here we are on a Saturday, motherfuckers. Let's do it.
Agreed. Happy Saturday.
I'll pour one out for the homies that died, but I'm not going to actually do it because it'll mess up my computer.
Yeah, don't do it.
You dare waste a good beer.
Yeah, don't waste a good beer. JR's like, it's fine by your computer. Just don't waste the beer. How you been, Brandon? How you been? I missed you last week.
I've been pretty damn good. I took a week off. Went to see E.T. They had playing at the NoHo here at the Magnolia Strip, as they call it. Yeah. It was cool. It was cool to see an outdoor movie. The first outdoor movie. Yeah. So,
I love it.
And I think it's cool that, like, not just in LA, but like other cities are doing the outdoor movie thing. It's kind of become a summer thing to do an outdoor movie. I know where I'm from in Tampa. That's
you mean like a drive-in type thing?
No, like it's like you sit in a park and they got a like big projector screen.
Yeah. No, you just kind of show up and then they have food.
Yeah.
I was being sarcastic, Jordan.
Oh,
it's like
sarcastic voice. Now I feel like an idiot.
I mean, I don't know, GR. That's a good question. How many women have you made out with on the hood of a car?
Oh, that's a good question.
7. Oh, GR, not me. Oh.
37,604.
Oh,
hey, here's what it is.
Wow.
He made out with 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're gonna go with this hand. 10 women.
Wow. We're doing that. All right.
Enough to count on 2 hands.
Him, himself, and I.
Oh boy.
Hey, you take what you can get,
There we go.
Your hand don't talk back, right?
I know in Tampa,
Does.
they still have a drive-in theater in Tampa.
I love drive-in theaters.
We still got one an hour away from me. We got one towards Traverse City about an hour.
It's kind of a fun hang, honestly. Like
We don't have any more here.
You can do other illegal things. We
should bring them back.
Yeah.
I remember going into one in the trunk of a buddy's car a couple of times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Oh yeah.
School.
That was the whole thing. Brandon,
For one guy in the driver's seat.
Yep.
4 in the rear.
stuff little Pete in the trunk. That's all I'm saying.
They had no idea.
Brandon,
they knew. Trust me.
They knew.
I know.
Brandon, very fast. So, it's pretty sad we lost these guys. We always say 3. It's crazy, right? Michael Madsen, too. I heard you say that. Julian, you were also Julian McMahon. It's nuts, right?
It's insane. I mean, there's a part of us that joins this industry because we think we're going to live forever.
Mm-hmm.
There's a part of us that assumes we'll be immortal. And I think a part of being a creative person in Hollywood is, hey, I'm going to never grow up. I'm going to never die. None of the
You want with Ghost of Red Ridge, you're going to live forever.
Well, thank you, GR. That's my point being, is that we live on through our work. And hopefully these 3 people will continue to live on through their work, and that's all you can really hope for in this day and age of, until they invent nanotechnology where we can live forever, which I'm hoping is right around the corner.
I don't want to do that. Why would you want to live forever?
I'll live forever.
I'll live
forever.
God.
Me too.
Yeah.
I always say, Brandon, it's like we're all like lost boys living in Neverland here, just trying to stay young forever and playing make believe the whole time.
And that's what you got to remind yourself of whenever you go to a party or anything where there's like, an awkwardness. You're like, oh, wait, all these other people are just as lost as I am. So in a way, it is kind of nice to be in a town of lost people.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
That's right.
Duper Hollywood.
People never grow up. And when they do finally grow up, what is, I think this is good cancer awareness. Because it's like even people that are that rich can't afford good treatment. So let's get the money, keep the money flowing to the cancer research, I say.
Yeah. And also to that telomeres company. Yeah, right. The audience like that. Also, that telomere company that says they can stretch our telomeres to make us live to be 200. Let's get more money going towards those people too, because I want to get this living forever thing. Go on, Ronald. Live forever. Yeah. Because we have a lot of episodes of Kruse Control to do.
Do you know how crowded the Earth will be? My God.
Well, we want Kruse Control to live forever.
DINOS was right.
Yeah.
Only our viewers and our Patreons get to live forever.
Happy Saturday, everybody. I am
happy Saturday. Right now. Here we go, guys. I'm having an old fashioned. Happy Saturday. Happy 4th, 5th of July, 4th of July weekend.
I'm having another screwdriver.
Did you guys have a good 4th yesterday?
Yeah, it was nice, man. I went to Marina Del Rey and went on a pontoon ride around the whole harbor and watched some fireworks.
Oh right? Yeah, he was trying to get me to go to Marina Del Rey.
Marina Del Rey, man.
Yeah,
it's not.
I know her.
Babbitt was trying to get me to go to Marina Del Rey.
You should have came.
Like, I don't know.
You should have came with us. We had a night. It was Babbitt and myself holding hands, walking along the pier. No,
I think Torbett was there.
Was he really?
TMI, Brian. Way TMI.
Jordan, you have a good 4th of July?
I did. It was busy. Cooking for family and lighting off some fireworks.
Nice.
Oh, wow. That's like real dad. You were like on the dad shit right there.
Oh, dude, I had the grill going. It was like an episode of American Dad.
full dad mode.
Yup. Was Ronald in dad mode?
Happy.
Ronald, were you in dad mode?
No, I did not have a child. He was in the marina. I was in take duck and cover because I swear it's M80s that go off in here in North Hollywood, and they've been going off the whole month of June. Every year it happens.
Yes,
it was so loud.
Oh my God!
Sporadically, like no rhyme or reason to any of it.
Nothing. It's just like like oh my God! It's June 15th at 3 p.m. What the? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we got. It's nice here because Manistee, we got in Michigan, we got laws that you only can light them off before, after these certain times, and
so do we.
Yeah, they just don't care.
We have those laws, but nobody listens.
They don't care.
Nobody gives a shit.
Really? I assumed Michigan was like Florida, where it was just like anything goes.
Oh hell no!
The Wild West.
No, but happy 4th, guys. Welcome back, everybody. Happy to have you here. But, it doesn't matter if it's 4th of July. It could be the 5th of July, which it is today. Anyway, there's always one thing going down, guys. You know what that is. That is a lot of breaking news. Come on. Guys, the Paramount merger seems to be coming to an end.
Fuck off!
Finally! Finally! They say the FCC is going to pass it now, and they're moving forward, and it's officially going to be sold over to, again, Skydance after all this time. What's the next hiccup? I don't really know. But I do know that Trey Parker and Matt Stone are pissed about this whole thing, and they're mad because during the merger now, the new Shell coming in, the new producer, or I should say the new showrunner, I'm thinking about movies, the new executive over there is saying that he wants to start cutting their contracts down and paying them less and stopping them from making so many episodes. And so they're super pissed about this, and they came forward, and they're talking about how this is all bad. And here's how they put it, guys. This merger is a shit show, and it's fucking up South Park. We are at a studio working on new episodes. We hope that fans get to see them soon. Of course, they have pushed their episodes, supposed to be coming out July 9th. They're not coming until July 23rd. They're very much pop culture referenced right now in this time. So the fact that they're pushing it, they're probably messing up all of their episodes. But the thing is, though, too, that's what they're mad. But I also, the thing is, though, too, they still have this legal stuff going on with WB and Paramount. Like, when can they air it? When will they air it? There's a big legal battle, so that's why this was delayed on top of the merger. So I'm telling you right now, I hope the merger happens, and I hope South Park comes out soon because I love me some South Park. But I know it's a lot of drama right there, a lot of controversy. Bring some South Park back, and I'm happy we are bringing some jobs back to Los Angeles, guys, because Mr. and Mrs. Smith has decided to move their production from New York and other counties over here to Los Angeles due to the new tax incentives that were signed with Gavin Newsom, and of course it was passed in the state of California. Now, I'm happy that happened, that $750 million, again, incentive moving forward. But also on top of that, guys, this is coming here. Now, we don't really know much about the premise or the plot of this yet, season 2, new cast members, but also they've approved for 48 new films to come here to Los Angeles to start filming. Now the tax incentives is here. So we're talking about 48 more films. That's a lot more jobs, guys. We got to move that forward and keep bringing work back to LA, because we want to see all the great films, because maybe we'll have Crimson Tide, the sequel, shooting here. Oh my God, guys. Why are we doing a Crimson Tide sequel? I'm just saying, why are we doing Bruckheimer? Wow. Why are we doing this? Was 1995 we made this movie.
Everything needs a fucking sequel.
I know. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. But Bruckheimer came forward. They got a really good director, writer taking the helm of this right now. Not saying who it is. And that's going to make this not go underwater. Great pun there, Bruckheimer. Great pun. But he was talking to Rich Eisen on his podcast. And he said Denzel Washington's on board to come back as long as the script's good. So he said he's going to be excited. He will come back.
They all say.
Yeah, right.
They all say.
Until the money starts talking, they're like, I'm there.
I am there. Put me back on that submarine and let's go. And of course, the original had Quentin Tarantino and Robert Towne writing that film. So how do you actually balance that? Get Tarantino to write it again. Why would you not bring the same people back? But we'll see.
Because he knows it doesn't need a fucking sequel.
You're right.
Amen, Reverend.
And of course, we just lost Gene Hackman not too long ago. So if you don't have, the whole, I would just say, of course, at that point, maybe he'd be retired.
Get him to come back.
Oh, GR, that's a tough one right there, man. But I'm going to say this. If you did like the original one, yeah, it's still they're doing a sequel. If you do like the original one, you are getting a sequel to it. Not a reboot, not a remake, a revival, a continuation. I know without Gene Hackman, we got apparently Denzel with a whole new people on a submarine. What will be the mission? I have no idea. But, at least it's going to come back, and hopefully people, at least it's new content, guys, kind of. But I tell you, it won't be talked about at Comic-Con, because I feel like nobody's talking about anything at Comic-Con this year, which I'm like, why are we even having Comic-Con when Marvel, DC, Lionsgate, WB, Paramount, Sony, and Legendary are saying we're bringing nothing to Comic-Con? They're doing nothing, no presentations at all. So everybody
God, it's going back to the comics? Oh my God, it's going back to the old school way?
Yeah,
it might just go back to the... It's not going to be a movie one this time. And so it's like, what's that going to be? People are going to be dressed as comic book characters and having orgies with newly found friends. That's all it's going to be. So good for them.
Sounds like fun to me.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go this year.
That is not a thing that happens. Right.
Have you seen those hot models they pay to dress up like comic book characters?
Oh, I love it. I'm all about it.
Listen,
Bring it on.
As a guy who's been to Comic-Con every year, the orgies are a myth.
Come on, Brandon. Not one orgy. Not one orgy, Brandon.
A single goddamn one. Yeah,
are you just jealous?
Brandon, you go to the wrong parties.
Much to my chagrin. No, there's not
you weren't invited.
Goddamn orgy.
Are you mad you weren't invited? Is that what it is, Brandon? You a little salty about that?
Yeah, I'm a little salty.
You didn't get the special ticket to Hall H.
I guess I didn't know, I wasn't part of the fantastic.
Brandon, you didn't get invited because I didn't want your fiance to kill me.
Yeah, sure. That's exactly what it is.
If you do want to call up Ronald, he'll make sure you get that great deal going on right there. Right, Ronald?
He's got the hookup, right?
Oh, yeah, it's all hooked up.
Hooking it up. But back to the comics, probably for Comic-Con, you're probably right, Jordan. But speaking of comics, a big character debuted on a show that nobody watched, Mephisto, guys. Mephisto is finally here in the MCU, the devil incarnate himself. And you might be like, when did this happen, Brian? Well, nobody really watched Ironheart because, again, they dropped 3 episodes one week. And the next week, they dropped the next week because they knew it wasn't going to do that well. And I was like, I powered through it. Because that's what I do for you guys, too. And there are some good moments. But, again, even if the character's name is Riri in the comic books, I don't think he called them Riri on the TV show. I'm just going to say that for one thing. Just don't do that in this world. Just call it, but whatever. So, but she actually makes a deal with the devil. Mephisto shows up, and Sacha Baron Cohen, who everybody's been asking to be Mephisto since WandaVision came out, like when MCU's shows first dropped on Disney Plus, finally got his day to be Mephisto. And the director said that they actually pitched him, and they were like, "Oh, that's a great idea. Oh, that's that
pitched him, either one."
That's that Reddit thing? And I'm like, yeah, this is what everybody's been asking for years. So he said yes, of course. He came on. So I love Sacha Baron Cohen. Of course, there's no comedy. He's serious. You're making a deal with the devil, Jordan.
Queen says he doesn't really look like Mephisto, but if you watch the show, Queen, in the reflection of the spoon, he's eating some soup or whatever. They have the reflection of the spoon. They have his demonic image in the spoon. You could see the reflection like for a split second.
Yep. And if you guys want to watch that, just watch the last episode. Just so like in the spoon, you can see like his devil horns and all that shit, like in one angle. It's kind of cool, but in the spoon, in the words of the Tick there, right there, but only in the spoon, guys. And there's no comedy. Sacha Baron Cohen is totally 100%. He's supposed to be like Satan. Yes, Emma Peel. He's totally serious, and I think he's actually very threatening. I actually liked it a lot, so I'm happy he's coming back.
The best part of that whole goddamn show.
Best fucking part of that show.
Actually, the hood wasn't bad.
I love that guy. Not bad.
Yeah, and, honestly, the girl who played Riri,
it sucked. That's why
I didn't mind her, but it was just not needed, that show. But they did something, so good for them. Happy they're excited about that. But no comedy for Sacha Baron Cohen, and no more comedy for Craig Robinson. Apparently, that's what he's saying. He said he is done with comedy. I don't believe this shit. I just don't believe this shit. I can't believe he's gonna be done because
I do.
You believe it, Brandon?
Really? I saw him do stand up once, and it wasn't great.
Oh, I'm even one of these then.
He's a good actor in comedy movies, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he's a good comedy actor. I don't know if he's a stand-up comedian, though.
Well, he said right now he's got something huge happening, Brandon. And it turns out his whole dream, his whole life has been building a small business with two of his great friends his whole life. And it's very important things, different from his whole career that he's actually moving forward with. He's not saying what it is, but he'll tell everybody very soon. So I guess he's going to run a shoe sales shop, or maybe a burger joint, or maybe he's going to have a 7-Eleven around the corner. I don't know. I can't wait to find out.
He seems like a guy who fell ass backwards into show business, honestly.
Dude, I can tell you, I worked with him one time on a show called Last Comic Standing. He was like the host of that, and he was a great guy. He was super nice. And the stand-in, R.I.P., another R.I.P., Mike Kelly, one of my really good friends that was a stand-in, he passed away, but he knew him very well. They did stand-up together, and he'd get up on the mic as they're doing the rehearsal, like, Mike Kelly! He'd like sing his name, then he'd go into his like whole set every time. It was weird. It was great that he was shouting his friend out, but he was a nice guy, super nice guy.
That's kind of weird.
Have a drink, Brian. You need it.
I'll have a drink. But I gotta say, wherever his endeavors take him, I'm all about it. I'm exciid for him wherever it takes him, because I think he's a stand-up guy. So good for him. Make it happen.
He doesn't want to be a stand-up guy.
Was that a comic joke? He was a stand-up guy, Brian.
I wasn't even going for that, but I just opened that door and you guys walked through it. But that's kind of like Charlize Therone walked into that door with that director, but almost landed up on the casting couch, guys. And this is one of those things that Charlize Therone's been putting out there quite a bit, and I hear it and I'm like, even to her. But she was like back in like 2018, 2019, she had an audition and the director asked her to come over on a Saturday night. She thought it was weird, but she still went over there. And in this, when she got there, the director was wearing his pajamas, asked her to sit down and started rubbing her knees next to her. She got pissed. She walked out. She left. And now she's blasting him everywhere. She's not saying his name, but she says, he doesn't even deserve me to say his name out loud. He's that much of a piece of shit. But if anybody ever asks her to work with that person, or if they ask about working with that person, she said she will tell them directly that person's a piece of shit. So we don't need this at all in Hollywood. I'm happy she felt strong enough to come forward and say this. The casting couch should have been dead a long time ago. Never should have existed before, but it did happen. This is something that needs to be fixed in Hollywood. If I become the SAG president, if this ever happened again, I'll fix that shit, guys. It's uncalled for. It's unjust.
Amen, motherfucker.
It needs to be fucking cemented in the ground forever and buried away. And I wonder if Tom Cruise ever experienced the casting couch.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
You think Tom Cruise saw a casting couch? I don't know. But Tom Cruise is back in the news.
Look at him in Legend. That boy's seen a casting couch.
Yeah. Well, Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas, they have a new movie coming forward called Deep. And apparently the budget is so big. She's so hot. There have been rumors they've been dating for a while, too. And honestly, if they are good for you, Tom Cruise.
Name on a casting couch.
Yeah, well, round of applause for Tom Cruise if he's getting in there.
I don't think they've been dating.
No. Yeah, don't fall deep into a casting couch. But Deep is coming, guys. But Tom Cruise has to redirect his mission because apparently WB.
You go deep on the casting couch.
Don't go deep in the casting couch, Gianna. It's never good when you go deep in the casting
Is this
couch.
a remake of The Deep, or is it?
No, it's a whole new project with the two of them starring in it. And apparently the budget is upwards of $275 million. And so WB, so there's no way, Tom, we don't care how fast you run, we're not
Small
giving you
change.
275. They said they'll go.
Max Landis is the writer.
That's amazing.
Son of the other Landis, John.
Is he? Do you like him a lot, Brandon?
As a writer, I mean, there's a part of me that's like, okay, your dad was famous and now you're a writer, so like, who cares who you are? But there's a bigger, louder part of me that realizes that, like, maybe there is something to being a nepo baby. I know we like to hate on nepo babies, but maybe they've been exposed to the industry longer than us, and that they somehow have an understanding of it. And we can't completely hate them. If the craft is still there, I'll watch the movie.
It's not fair. It's not.
I'm going to tell you, Brandon, I have one favorite nepo baby in my whole life right now.
We all love a nepo baby. I'm sure that the people I like.
He knows who I'm talking about right now.
Who? Wyatt Russell?
Who? I don't know, Ronald. I don't know who.
Who's that?
Somebody. Come on, guys. Come on.
An owl in here somewhere?
Come on. Our very own? Come on. I love you, Ronald. I love you.
I know you do. Thank you for knowing me.
I was at ET. If we can interrupt.
Oh, you mean that other fellow, age deprived, youth deprived guy?
I grew up on the set of Bonanza.
I was at ET last weekend.
That's awesome.
And I saw a live show of ET last weekend, and you know who was hosting it? Was Paul from the Movie Guys.
Paul, which one was Paul?
Paul, really?
The Paul that we've had on, friend of the show, Paul.
From Heavy Spoilers?
From the Movie Guys. Is that not the same Paul? I don't know.
We had Paul from Heavy Spoilers, but he's from the UK, so he popped in there?
No, maybe it was a different guy. So this guy was Paul from the Movie Guys.
Drew Barrymore. Maybe it was just Drew Barrymore. We don't know.
There's too many goddamn Pauls.
Paul was the character's name.
Okay.
Well,
Paul. I know Gertie.
I don't know who Paul is, but I got to tell you, at the end of the day, Tom Cruise can
Go
do
back
no
and
wrong.
watch an old movie.
Tom Cruise can do.
I love Armis. She's the most beautiful woman in Hollywood right now.
Look how, right, man? And if Tom's,
Throw that picture back up instead of looking it up.
Her.
Yeah.
She's fucking hot.
Yeah. And if Tom's dating her, round of applause, Mr. Tom Cruise, guys. Round of applause. You won.
We all know Scientology set that shit up.
Yeah,
he's still winning.
Dating her. They're dating.
And she's like, she looks good.
That's a contract.
She's in her 30s, right?
The natural hair, like not having to do anything with it, just like the
that took 4 hours. That not having to do anything with it took 4 hours.
Whose hair are we talking about? Hers or Tom's? Because his
That's
hair.
all.
He's got a great blowout too. She's 37, guys. She's 37.
She reminds me of somebody.
I love it. My age.
And he's what, 69?
65, I think. 64, 65. Oh,
he's the
Jar.
same age as Brad Pitt, like 61, 62, I think.
I think he's 64 or 65, actually.
She reminds me of another actress, Wendy Malick. That is so funny. Her eyes are Wendy Malick.
Tom Cruise is 63. You're right. 63 right there. But yeah. But guys, they're together maybe. But this movie,
close.
The Deep is being pushed because they got to find a new studio because WB said it will go nothing beyond $230 million and Tom needs $275. Tom
Why
will run.
Tom put
run.
his own money into it.
He could. I bet he'll run around the whole town. He's going to find that money around. He'll run around the whole town and he'll find that money and it will happen and he'll be chasing around and he'll be running just like he's in the Squid Game for his life, guys. He'll be running like that and he'll get that money happening. And Squid Game, guys, I'm telling you.
Cancel it.
Well, it is done. It is, Brandon. It's done. They did 3 seasons and the last season, did you watch the last season?
No.
The last season was great. It was kind of like, to me, it wasn't that happy ending, which I kind of hope for. The baby thing was still crazy, man. There's a baby in the games. That was the craziest thing at the end. I'm like, there's a baby in the games. A girl gives birth to a baby in the games, and then they make a baby, and she dies, and they make her baby that player number, and that baby is carried until the very end of the movie. And then the baby. Should I spoil it? Should I spoil the baby wins?
No.
The baby. Oh, that was spoiled. It was just spoiled for you, Ronald. Sorry.
Oh, well. Baby wins.
The baby wins. But the showrunner actually came forward and he said that, he's been hearing about this spinoff happening, about this American version of, again, Squid Game, which talked about on this show that, of course, David Fincher is supposed to be spearheading. And he said, I had no idea about this, how I set the end of this movie or this show up. Because at the ending, they have, again, a big character, Kate Blanchett, comes in Los Angeles, setting up for the next season. And he said, I had no idea that was what they're going to do here in America. But I'm like, come on, man. You literally have it setting up for the American version. Of course you had an idea. So when he tells me he had no idea, that was a coincidence that they were having an LA version, makes no sense to me. I think that was all planned, guys. So I don't believe you. I don't believe you, showrunner. And I don't believe that Street Fighter is going to be a great movie after all these casting news. I want to believe in it. I want to believe it, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure, guys, because Legendary's been putting the weirdest cast together for me. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go with it. I mean, between Dan Hibiki coming in now to be playing, or the character of Dan Hibiki being played by Andrew Schultz, who's a big-time comedian, which, again, he was kind of canceled for a while, but he's back. He's playing the new character, too. And also the fact that we have Bison finally cast, and we thought it was going to be Walton Goggins. We thought it was going to be him, but it wasn't Walton Goggins. They ended up going with David Dastmalchian. And for me, him, I love this guy. Polka Dot Man. He's great.
Yes, Melkian.
Bison, GR, Bison. I mean, he kind of looks like Bison a little bit, I guess. But to me personally,
Dastmalchian is how you say him.
Well, we can say Dastmalchian. He's not. He looks like an old Chalamet. He looks like an old Chalamet.
He does.
Yeah.
Well, if they're going off like the Raul Julia
it's his
version
father.
of the 90s, he kind of has that look.
Yeah. He kind of has a look. You're right. That's what I was thinking,
but
too.
I was hoping a more like video game accurate, big, intimidating, like 7-foot buff dude.
That would have been better.
He looks like a mime.
He has played mime. I think he's played a mime before. Have you ever seen Late Night with the Devil? That's a great movie that he did.
I love that movie.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. He's a good actor. So overall, and he's in that new Murderbot series on Apple TV Plus. He's great in there too. I love that show. If you guys haven't watched Murderbot, check it out.
He's always really DC's go-to guy for a background dude. He was in The Dark Knight. He was in the fucking.
Yep, he was. You're right. That was like his first role.
He was in Gotham. I mean,
yeah, he was in Gotham.
The dude's always there for the DC.
I think he's great, man. But I think also that the fact that you have like Cody Rhodes maybe playing Guile as well too. That's the other cast. I'm like, Cody Rhodes, the wrestler.
I didn't know. I didn't know that Guile had a lisp.
Yeah, it's like Dusty Rhodes, the American Dreams kid. Dusty Rhodes, American Dream.
And Cody's got a lisp too. If nobody knew who Cody Rhodes was,
don't make fun of people. We love people with lisps, guys. We love people with lisps.
Jordan, we're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, I had a lisp when I was a kid. I trained really hard to get rid of that lisp. I used to say F all the time too. I got rid of it, guys. You can do it. You can do it. Make dreams come true. Just like that Hail Mary that it comes true, guys. And Hail Mary is coming. Did you guys see this trailer? We're gonna play it for you in a second. The trailer for Hail Mary came out.
Don't play the trailer.
You don't want to play it? You don't want to play it?
Wow, Gosling grew up.
Having seen the trailer, I can tell you're not missing anything.
Oh yeah, we can vote on that.
I like the trailer.
I like it too. But Ryan Gosling, based off the very famous book.
The title is stupid.
Hail Mary. But based off the very successful novel, the same name, Ryan Gosling's come in to play a high school science teacher who has been sent out to space to actually save humanity by finding the last star that exists and find out why that star is still burning when the rest have burnt out, including our sun. Now, this looks like an interesting premise. I love space movies, you guys. You know, I love them so much. And it's got Philip Lord and Christopher Miller, who, of course, did all the Star Spider-Verse. But they also did, you guys, that Han Solo movie. They got rebooted because it was too cheesy. Where they tried to make Han Solo Ace Ventura. So they're also doing this. They produced. Yes, you know about that, right?
You mean talking about Solo?
Yeah, Solo. Before Solo got Solo, they shot almost all of Solo. The studios watched the tapes. And they said that they had turned Han Solo into like Ace Ventura. He was that goofy, and so they fired the directors. And then they once they fired him, they brought in
no. Oh
yeah,
no!
Yeah, and
I
then
didn't know this about Solo. I mean,
you didn't know this? Oh,
no,
I want to see that version.
I liked Larry Kasdan as a screenwriter, but I didn't know they went through so many iterations.
Ron Howard then came in and they told him to fix it, and then you got what you got. And Ron Howard said, I did my best with it. But yeah, guys, Hail Mary, full of grace. That's coming, guys. Thank you for being here. Breaking news, guys. Do we want breaking news? to watch trailer?
Drew Goddard is the writer of Hail Mary.
Yeah, I love Drew Goddard too.
Me too. I do love Drew Goddard. So maybe the trailer turned me off, but maybe the writing will turn me on.
Oh snap! Okay, round of applause.
You're easy.
Hands. We're gonna do hands. Do we want to watch a trailer or move on, guys? All right, I'm not gonna vote, so it comes down to the four of you.
Watch it.
Move on.
Okay, we got.
Never mind. Yes.
Oh, we're moving on, guys. Check the trailer later, guys. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. But while you guys are, if you're mad, you're not. You guys love it. You guys love it. So, yeah, we got a lot to talk about, anyways. It's that time for those hot takes. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time. I put 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute. Right now, all their hot takes and latest breaking news. Now, can they make it before that bomb blows up? That is the question we ask every day on Kruse Control, and I feel like it's getting better. I feel like most people hit it before the bomb, but we're gonna find out today who's gonna be episode 353's winner of hot takes. Go to the panel. Woo. Thirsty Daddy.
Where's Pepe?
Pep Star's he's quiet tonight. Peppy, what's going on, man?
I won't watch this bullshit.
What's
Okay,
going on?
buddy. Yeah,
I knew he was there.
yeah. Peppy, you're happy to see Ron, though, right?
My man Ron.
Pepe.
Peppy, do you want to do hot? Peppy, come on, you want to do hot takes, right?
I'll tell you what. Pepe says the shit nobody else wants to say.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree too. I agree. But GR, we should let GR choose up first. GR, we gotta find out who's going to go first.
Papa.
Yeah, let's make it happen.
Well, he had a week off, so I think Brandon has to go first tonight.
Oh,
All
snap.
right.
All right. In Brandon, we trust. All right, Brandon.
I mean, some of these I feel like maybe you revamped since I got the email. Yeah.
What?
Little bit, right? A little
Put them
bit.
in a different order.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to look at the email here and pretend like this is the thing that I'm talking about.
I jumped around a little bit. There was some time. Like when the right segue comes, I run with it, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
All right. Here we go. Let's make this happen.
Yeah.
Without further ado. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
All right. Listen, Paramount, you need to do whatever South Park tells you to do because South Park is king on all levels. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, hey, something moved to LA. I'm glad about that. Crimson Tide, yeah. I don't know who asked for it. Probably nobody. ComicCon, I'm still debating if I'm going to go this year, honestly, because I think it's kind of an old thing to do. And I'm definitely not old. Let's see. Oh, God. Bisto? Yeah, okay. That's a great name. Craig Robinson, I actually saw him do stand-up, and he was great, but I get why he's done, because it's mostly a piano act. Charlize Therone is hot in anything. Let's just keep her going. I think she's going to be hot forever. Tom Cruise, yeah, okay, man. Just keep making big things, because you're the last person to do it. Street Fighter thing, I have no idea. That's good, I guess. Squid Game, it's nothing, because I've never watched it, and Project Hail Mary is a Hail Mary for box office.
Great. Thanks, Brandon.
Woo!
Getting those 4th of July fireworks.
Thank you. Because, in Los Angeles, they're illegal. So we get them
illegal.
Find them.
They are?
They're illegal, but you
That's
wouldn't
right,
think
sir.
so by how many go off. You would not think so.
No. Although it's kind of...
No shit.
It's been a little less this year because of the ice raids. You don't hear as many fireworks. Let's give that a womp womp womp.
Womp, womp, womp.
You weren't here. You weren't my neighborhood last night then.
You're right.
They were loud here, man. I was like, oh, it felt like World War fucking 55. That's all I'm saying. It was crazy.
Well, I felt like I was back in Vietnam. It was
that's not good.
Jesus
That's not good.
Christ.
Oh no, having flashbacks over here.
Yeah, that's not good.
We don't
Yeah,
have
it
that
takes
crazy around here. All you hear is the phew, pop, pop, pop. That's all we
Oh
got
my
going
God!
in this
If
neighborhood.
only. If only.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what.
no, literally, things rattle. Things rattle in our homes. Oh yeah. No, it's just like, whoa. Okay, hold on.
You already have the cops around the corner all the time too, Ronald. It's like the cops are like, woo, woo, all the time.
all the time.
We, me and my brother, maybe I'm speaking out of turn, but we go up on the roof illegally and watch the fireworks. And it's very fun.
That's the best thing to do. I do it here. Like during COVID, I was doing that too. On this rooftop, you can see them everywhere.
Yeah.
If you want to live on,
you don't have to go to City
we can't hear around.
That's right. Torbett and I used to live on the 12th floor, and we had a wraparound balcony. We would see 8 fireworks shows every 4th of July. It was great.
Yeah, that's a rooftop is the best place to see fireworks from a safe distance. Awkward silence.
Wow, that was awkward. Wow, that's never happened. I was just
gonna say, what the fuck happened?
We're all like,
I'm giving fireworks here on the air. So,
anyways, great hot takes, Ben. Let's move on. GR, who's going next?
Brandon, I think that was a blank you fired.
Oh, snap.
I'm sorry. Well, gee, I think maybe like he's childless, so let's go with Ron, so he has some excitement for our
childless.
Saturday
night. So sad.
Yeah, right.
He's childless.
Like, what the hell?
It sounds very sad. You're right.
It's like, he'll be back on Wednesday.
Ron's childless. Let's give him hot takes. That'll cheer him up.
Ron's childless.
This is your child.
Exactly. You're right. Exactly. Well, I got to tell you, I'll do it. It's going to be, this is going to be an interesting one for me. I'll tell you that.
How so?
Nothing pops out to me. Yeah. And you're going to love this. I've never seen an episode of
I love Saturday.
All right, Ronald. I believe in you, though. I'm excited to hear it. I'm excited. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
I think that Paramount deal has been going on as long as I have been on Kruse Control. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, if it's anything like the movie, cool. It's back in LA. 48 films are coming to LA. This is great. Crimson Tide. Nobody needs it. Nobody wants it. Nobody's going to watch it. ComicCon, no shows. Yet I saw all these people for the anime show downtown, all dressed up. I had to ask them on the subway. Mephisto. Mephisto. Okay. Craig Robertson. I thought he was a white dude. So I'm really confused on that one. Charlize Therone. Thank God she got up and stood up for herself. But she's the only one that can do that. Tom Cruise. Put your own money in it. Don't go get it from somebody else. Steve, Street Fighter Bison casting. I have no idea what that means. Squid Game. Glad it's over. And Hail Mary. That's like a Hail Mary. I don't know what that means. So there you go. Woo!
Great hot takes, bro.
That was pathetic.
I also think
pathetic vote.
That was tragic.
I think those are actually pretty epic hot takes on your part there, Ronald.
I think you're pretty good.
I think they're pretty good.
Wow.
That's hard to
You
beat.
did okay, Ron.
Hey, thank you.
GR's just like, eh.
I'll make you feel better. GR has won sometimes, been like Dillagaff. I love this Dillagaff. So I'm just saying, you never know if you win.
That's true. I have been there for those. Yes, absolutely.
You throw in a few Dillagaffs and your age and you're over 60, you're gonna win.
TMI!
Great hot takes.
True. Thank you.
You gotta start wearing
Number one.
New management. I hope Star Trek comes back with a big vengeance too.
I'll make you number 2. How's that?
Oh shit!
Star Trek. Did I miss something?
Well, that was what Logan 5
Well,
just said.
I'll tell you what, Jordan.
If you're not first, you're last.
Because you were so nice, I'm going to let you go last, and I'll go next. How's that?
There you go, Jordan. You want that?
I've missed this. I got the 2 little princesses on Monday.
We missed you too. What happened?
I don't know. Oh yeah! All right, GR's turn. GR's leveling up right now.
Last.
He's leveling up. He took up one more drink, GR. One more drink for the hot. One more. You need one more, right? One more. Here we go.
All
there
right.
we go. One
Talk
more.
me into it.
He's getting ready. All right. GR has the power. All right,
Looks
GR. Be like
Popeye with glasses.
GR's got this.
I have to have him to read my notes.
Without further ado, GR, it's hot take time. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
A Paramount deal, finally? Oh, it's about bloody time. Finally, the show came back to L.A. All it takes is a lot of money and a whole lot of tax breaks. Crimson Tide sequel? Who gives a shit? Pass on that one. Mephisto, finally, in the MCU. About bloody time, come on. Craig Robinson sounds like another actor with another retirement lie to me. ComicCon missing everybody, so what? They're on showing some class to an asshole. I'm surprised. Kruse is a fight over money. Throw some in there, Tom. You got enough. Desmalkian, who cares? He's a talent, but show passed. And Squid Game is not an American spinoff. Good, thank God for that. And Hail Mary, you hit one occasionally if you're lucky. I like the trailer. That's it.
Great hot takes, Gio.
Thank you, sir. You lied beautifully.
What's up, Ty? Good to see you. Good to see you, Ty.
You're prepared.
Great hot takes, GR. I like that
Thanks,
trailer
sir.
for Hail Mary.
You lie like a.
Hey, it was good.
So did I. The trailer was cute.
I just don't like that they showed the alien in the
That's
trailer.
my
Like,
line.
don't show
You
the
can't
alien.
steal it.
Yeah. Oh, that the alien's cute.
No, you can't put my ex-wife on the screen this week. That was the rule, Brian.
That's the rule. There's no. She's not there. She's not here. There's only Logan 5 and Ronald and Jordan and the Pep Star and Brandon. So guys, great hot takes here.
Sure. Let's go to that
shit,
other
GR,
guy
get
with hair follicle short.
Now we're talking.
All right, Pep Star. All right, you feeling good about this, Jordan? You feeling good? Oh, he's cracking the neck. He's getting in there. He's getting in there.
Angela, please.
Angela's
Trying
not
to kill
here.
himself.
Give it all you got.
Did it.
All right, here we go.
Diddy did it.
No, Diddy didn't do it. They said so.
I like the
I'm
word.
watching
I
you,
like the word
GR.
not
I got my
talking
eyes
about-
on you, and I got 4 of them.
So there's no Diddy subject in today's show.
No, there's not. Nope, no more Diddy.
We're
We
all
talk about-
defeated by the diddler. We
Yeah.
all got defeated by the
Diddler
diddler.
writes again.
Peppy, any comment about Diddy? Huh?
I'm ignoring you.
All right. All right. I know you are. All right. You feeling good about this tonight, Jordan?
I don't know. That was hard to beat. And, it's going to take everything I got.
You got the
So-
need. Come on, you got this, Jordan. Kick those tires
I got the
and light
need.
those fires, Jordan.
Need for
Give
speed.
it all to us. Give it all to us.
You got this. You got this, Jordan.
I got
All right.
this.
Here
Pretend
we
you're
go.
stupid, man.
Without further ado,
Oh.
hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
What are we going to do if a deal with Paramount is actually made? We're going to have to cut hot takes down to one less topic. Mr. and Mrs. Smith to LA, that's great for local talent. Move more productions back to LA. I'm all for it. Does Crimson Tide need a sequel? Leave the fuck alone. Comic-Con for movies is slowly dying. It's going back to the comics. Nobody's going to go. Mephisto, nobody wanted to make a deal with Riri. We want Johnny Blaze. Craig Robinson, quitting comedy as long as he's happy. Man, more and more stories about sleazy directors. Somebody will back this. It's Tom Cruise. What's Les Grossman doing right now? Unlike Street Fighter, which I think should be avoided like the plague, because is this Street Fighter or is it not another? Is this not another video game movie? Is this what we're calling this? I'm probably one of the few who've never seen Squid Game, so Dillagaff to that. And Project Hail Mary, let's just give that another Dillagaff.
Great hot takes, Jordan. Woo!
Thank you, thank you.
Great hot takes.
Good
I'm
job.
telling you, not another video game movie. It's just a comedy.
That's it. That's it. Well, great
Oh,
hot
we're
takes.
double play. Oh,
Do
I'm
it
so good.
again.
You gotta play it twice.
I didn't touch anything. I didn't touch anything. I think that was GR. He wanted to hear your music one more time.
That's divine intervention saying I'm the winner.
I don't know.
Right.
I
think
just
so.
I just put it out to the audience right now. You guys vote, and tell us who you think should win Hot Takes. We're going to find out very soon. But while you guys are doing that, it is time for a quickie. It's true. And GR and Ronald both love quickies. The quickies are adored across the nation, guys. That's why It's time for a quickie. This is that time. I put 10 minutes on the clock. Because time for a quickie. This is that time. Put 10 minutes on the clock where we can all take that 10 minutes. All you need for a quickie, guys. Discuss all the latest breaking news. Let's get into it. Let's get into the nitty-gritty.
By some standards, 10 minutes is not a quickie.
Okay.
It's a
Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper needs to do something.
It's a quick.
I'm just random.
He is. He's Jarrell.
That's the thing. I'm gonna go around that. How do you feel about that, Ronald? We're talking about Superman constantly. That came out. This is off topic a little bit, but Gunn said that Jarrell is gonna be played by Bradley Cooper.
I don't know who Jarrell is.
Superman's
daddy.
Oh, okay.
Superman's dad.
So Bradley's gonna be in it.
Mm-hmm.
So was this the Tom Cruise thing?
Tom Cruise before we thought. There was a rumor.
Yeah,
Ends up being Bradley Cooper.
Ryan died on that horse.
I died on that horse. I did.
Yeah,
I did.
absolutely.
I fucking died.
All right, Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
Good deal. Thank you.
You like that, right?
I do like that.
I think that's good. He's working. He's making things happen. What about this Charlize Therone thing, though, too? Isn't that crazy that even her, we're getting like in a situation where there's a casting couch? She's like, she said it felt weird, but she was like, oh, it can't be. Then it was.
In 2018, that's 7 years ago. I mean, that's like, she was Charlize Theron. She wasn't like, new little girl from Hollywood. I mean, from Australia. Yeah. That's crazy to me.
And she's been talking about it a lot recently. And she won't say the director's name. I saw in the chat, people are saying, tell the director's name. You think that's good she's not saying it? Or you think that she should blast this person?
I think she should blast him. She's Charlize Theron. What does it matter? Seriously, blast him.
And when I'm saying president, I'm going to find out who that motherfucker is. We're going to take him down. We're going to take him down. Because you shouldn't be doing that shit.
I'll bet you could listen to interviews with her, things with her, beliefs with her, and figure something out.
Connect the dots. I bet we could too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, I mean, you stopped watching Squid Game, didn't you too? Did you stop watching?
You know what? The violence and humanity, I had a hard time with that. I did see the scene with the baby and the girl and the guy looking at each other. Torbett made me watch it.
Oh, has Torbett been watching the whole thing?
Yeah, he likes it.
Yeah, I mean, I think they did a really great job, but the ending really pissed me off, though. It pissed me off. And a lot of fans did, too.
Well, that's a rough one.
Kids. That show is not for children.
Well, neither is Deadpool, but my son's seen it.
Torbett used to watch The Walking Dead at 4.
Showing your children Squid Game. That is not.
He was watching The Walking Dead at 4, not on my time. Not on my time. Walking Dead at 4 years old.
He's watching The Walking Dead too.
At 4 years old. Yeah, when I found out about that.
As a guy with no kids, I feel like I have the authority to tell you how to raise your children.
He was not on my. No, but he was not on my time. I had nothing to do with that, and I'm only 50% involved in my son. Unfortunately,
he's been sneaking episodes.
No, at his other dad's.
Yeah, his other dad's house.
I'm divorced, so yeah.
You have no control over that. Yeah, definitely.
You don't have control over the other 50%. You gotta, you can't do it.
Yeah. I understand. Understandable. You gotta mitigate it when you can.
And choose your battles.
Yeah. You choose your battles. That's fucking rough. Crazy. Squid Game's a fucking crazy show too. It really is.
It is.
I mean,
I'll tell you what.
I think my wife watched it. I have never watched it. I never had any inkling to watch it.
Your voices were creepy on it too. That lady's.
I don't know. I don't even know. I've not watched it, so I mean,
that's got to be a thing to struggle with now as parent. Like, I don't know what that's like, but I would imagine in the streaming age we're in, everything's available versus back.
Oh, my kid!
When we were kids, it was like, oh, parental guidance suggested, and there was like, things to protect against it. But now it's just kind of a free for all. It's like let your kids watch whatever, I guess, right?
Well, there's a lot of parent controls on things.
You take control of their what they can watch.
You could turn on
like
all
their instruments,
but you also don't want to like deprive them of being part of.
It's a fine line.
Yeah.
It's a fine line.
Horse
we
shit.
watch a lot.
Happy, like my kid's got control of the remote, and I'm just happy he looks up a lot of stuff like educational shit. Like he knows all the constellations, the planets, and like.
How old is he?
He's 5.
Yeah, that'll be stopping by 7.
Then he'll be watching.
And he knows like the whole body and how all the organs work.
That's great.
Like,
that is great.
Yeah.
Enjoy it now.
Next thing you know, you'd be catching him watching adult
You
films.
think it's going to last the whole 2 years, Ron?
I think it could. I do. I think it could. Torbett was very close to that, and then all.
I give it 5 months, and then I'm like, "Oh, Dad, did you see this?"
Wow! I started getting sex questions at 9. Sex.
He's already got girlfriends in school, so he's already a lady killer.
That's adulting right there. That's adulting. And to me personally, I can't even imagine being in this world because of the iPads, iPhones, all of that, subscription services. It could be easy to be in bed watching it too. You'd have no fucking control over that unless you can initiate parental controls. But if you're also sharing custody too, or back and forth, like how that works too, that's a hard thing.
He is ridiculous too. Like kids, it's cute, but kids have no filter concept. Like he was in the Meijer store with me, and he looks at the girl. We were in the self checkout. He looks at the girl working. He goes, "So what do you do?" She's like, "Well, I'm watching the registers." Now my 5-year-old goes, "So they pay you just to stand here?"
Oh my god!
I'm like, "Whoa, you ain't district manager." He goes, "So they pay you?" I'm like, "Moving on."
Very smart, very smart kid. Very smart.
Jordan was like 8 years old.
Hey, Jordan.
Yeah, hang on, Ron. Go ahead, Ron.
Jordan was like 8 years old. He's in Walgreens. He goes, "I'm Mexican and I like Takis."
What the fuck?
It just, it just hit it, and he's like, "Okay."
This has been a quickie.
Hey,
Brought to you by
Spam.
you guys, I can so relate because I remember in 1984, back in the dark ages, I had done a commercial for the phone company, and I was on. I was on the air all the time, right? Because it was a local for the phone company, and we were at the grocery store, and John was real active, so instead of letting him stand, I said him where you write the checks back in the dark ages, and he looked at the girl and says, "Have you seen my daddy's commercial? You ought to go out with him."
That's cute.
Hey,
That's
good
really
wingman.
cute.
Good wingman there, GR.
Yeah, right. He's just
It worked.
Right on.
Well,
my kid also, he's also got the landscape of hierarchy in the family, because my wife goes, because I've been dieting and exercising, she asked him, she goes, who's fatter now, me or daddy? And he just stops. He's in between. This went on for 5 minutes, and he goes, "Well, I can't say mommy because she'll get mad."
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, smart man. Smart man.
Smart kid. You gotta be smart. Jordan,
You've done a good job, Jordan.
Jordan, what do you think about this Mephisto thing? Fast to get back on some topics. Do you think that was the best time to be doing this?
Why would you do this in Ironheart where you know nobody's going to watch?
Right.
And the thing is, he's a
big talent too.
He's all about making deals in the comics. That's his thing. He's like the devil. He's making the deals, collecting the souls. And like, you could have introduced him in any kind of magical Doctor Strange, WandaVision. That would have made that show 10 times better.
Agatha too, as well. They mentioned him in Agatha.
Had rumors that's okay. It was no secret Sacha Baron Cohen was playing this role. I mean, it's been like an unkept secret in Marvel. But everybody's like, when's he going to show up? And you show him up in the last episode of the shit show.
Yep. You're like, okay, well, let's throw him in and see what happens. And it's like, no one's going to, people even got to that.
I knew watching this how they kept saying it's Dormammu, through the whole season. I'm like, it ain't fucking Dormammu.
No, it's not fucking Dormammu. They're not going to touch that character again since Doctor Strange won.
Hey,
they're not going to touch it again.
Up. Mephisto, we've had some good actors playing. We got Sacha Baron Cohen. We had Peter Fonda in the original Ghost Rider. I mean, we had some.
Yeah, there's some good casts, and I think that Sacha makes sense. I really hope he keeps doing something. It doesn't just fucking disappear.
Well, I just
now,
hope this leads to Ghost Rider, or like make him the big bad in the Midnight Suns with Ghost Rider, Daredevil, and Blade. Make him the big bad in that.
People are saying like he's making deals with all the big villains and stuff. They're gonna go back and kind of retcon some of that stuff. I'm like, I don't know. Like, is he making Thanos win? I don't think I believe that. You know what I mean?
I think people are just hoping to read into it because they like the actor and they like what
movies shouldn't just be for comic book people.
They shouldn't be. So, Brandon, how are you going to write Crimson Tide 2? Because that's what I want to know. How's that work?
Crimson Tide 2 does not work. I can see so many problems. I can see the first problem being that the people that are alive that are into that are too old to care. And the people that are young enough to care are not going to care. Just make a cool submarine movie.
Whoa.
Or just make... I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to like make something new, old, new, but you got to do
try.
it. I know this is the topic of discussion today with Jurassic. Is like we got to make something old, new, and it's hard to do. It's hard work
because it becomes
like. And here's my whole thing. Okay, it's very hard. The challenge of bringing something back to life that's already been a thing, aka a sequel or a prequel or a reboot or whatever iteration you want to say. It's hard work to do that. So if you're going to already exert that hard work, why not exert that hard work into an original story of some kind?
That'd be great.
That's my whole thing. It's like, if you're going to put the man hours into it, why not put the man hours into something that is inspiring and new?
In your opinion, what was the film that actually the sequel was better than the original? For you, where did
Terminator 2?
Well, okay. For me, as a child, it was a Ace Ventura 2. I would have to say.
Okay.
Ooh,
Aliens.
Yeah, you're right.
Aliens is a very popular one.
I'd have to agree with Brandon. I liked Ace Ventura 2 better.
Me too.
That was one of the rare ones.
Shit.
I was like, okay, this is better.
Right on.
In Africa, there's more of a budget. They gave it more of a budget, which is great.
But for me as a child, I'd
or
have to
Austin Powers as well. The Spy Who Shagged Me, I think, would arguably be better than Man of Mystery.
But as a child, I'd have to say Terminator 2.
Good question, though.
Terminator 2 was better than the first one, I thought.
Oh, so much better.
Yeah, everybody loves T2. They made a whole ride about it at
With
Universal
that Superman, and that was amazing.
It was so good.
By the way, Universal Studios Florida is way better than Universal Studios Hollywood.
But we're working on it.
We're working
on it. GR, before we move on very fast, is that Paramount deal done?
I love that GR's the guy to ask about that.
Yeah.
Well, they paid. Well, they paid the president enough to have him sign off on the deal, so I think it'll be done.
The financial corner with GR Waters.
There you go.
Next, do your taxes.
Great quickie, everybody! Great quickie!
At my age, I don't have to do taxes.
Nah.
Of hot takes.
Yeah. Saturday show.
You have voted.
It's going to be longer than the Friday show.
Decided. Which of these men? I almost dropped something. Wins hot takes.
Which of these 5 white men?
Oh my God.
Of all age spectrums, and our little doggy.
Doggy.
Stop whining.
Woof.
Wins hot takes tonight. Will it be Mr. Jordan Sell?
Woo! Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah! Woo!
Or maybe the Thirsty Daddy,
Mr. Skinny himself.
Yeah, GR! Oh my God! I want your baby!
Or could it be Ronald Todd Woodward?
What? Right? I won?
Or maybe Mr. Brandon
Not yet.
Carrillo? You have spoken.
Jagger brother.
And you have voted. Oh, you guys. And our winner of Hot Takes
People voted?
is...
People like me. They really like me.
Congratulations, Jordan South!
Oh, they love me. They really love me. First, I'd like to thank my hairstylist who prepped me for tonight.
Turtle wax.
She did a wonderful job.
I assume nobody was watching right now. Like, I didn't think there were voters.
Like, these sons of bitches.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
this is still shorter than the Friday show last week.
Only
so.
306. Only 306. That's it. So, thank you guys for being here. Congratulations, Jordan.
Happy July 5th, everybody.
Happy July 5th.
Yeah.
Great hot
You should
takes.
be out to celebrate and getting drunk, falling down in your fireworks, missing a finger. But you're here for us, voting for me, and that is amazing.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, they take pity on us old people.
Old people.
I think it's called love, GR. It's called love. Love is all around us.
I'm the third
It's
oldest
in the
here.
air.
Did Peppy have to take some CBD last night?
Oh, Peppy was.
Oh, yeah!
He had all of that.
Little dummy.
He had all of it. He was feeling really great.
All the
You know?
Don't fuck around.
Fresco's
I know.
microdosing.
Peppy was getting it in.
We
and I was
drugged
excited
ours
about
up.
it. Peppy was getting it. I was loving it. And then what were you doing? You were watching a movie, right, Pep Star?
Brandon, how them DVD sales going on that Ghost of Red Ridge?
Cat got his tongue.
they're doing really well, Peppy. Thank you for asking.
Buy DVDs.
It's a very smart Chihuahua. So
Because I'm the
feel like
motherfucking
you're-
pep star.
that's absolutely correct. And if you feel like you're smarter than a Chihuahua, you should also buy the DVD of Ghost of Red Ridge.
there we
Where
go.
did this show
Pep
go?
Star has all
Cheap
there
plug.
is.
Cheap plug.
Anyways, guys,
Saturday plug.
Saturday plug. Good to have you back. But something that people haven't been liking that apparently is changing things is The Last of Us. And now the head writer's walking away. Can we talk about that? So The Last of Us, guys, we've been promised for a long time, all the drama, the controversy, all of that behind it. But now there's a big shakeup happening over there because Neil Druckmann, who co-created and directed the Naughty Dog video game series and was pushing it forward there in all of Max's glory, is saying, I'm stepping away. He's moving on. He's letting somebody else take up that mantle to help write season 3. Now, there's still saying something about Abby, but he's telling everybody that this just feels like it's the right time to walk away so he can focus on other games and other directions for other series that he's working on right now. To me, this sounds like, guys, they were like, the people are fucking pissed, so put somebody else in charge. That's what it sounds like to me. And he's not saying that out loud. He's not. He says he's going to be a co-creator, executive producer, so he's still involved, but overall, he has to step down and let somebody else take the mantles. I just think that the fans have spoken, and the fans voted, and the fans won. That's what I think.
No.
This was his thing sounds like a PR shtick, like a spin, you know, like this is what they told me to say. Here's a write up. I'm gonna going back to Naughty Dog. I'm gonna make some video. Yeah,
he's a video game writer. He's a video game writer. Not to belittle.
but I'm sure he gets.
Listen,
Go ahead.
Not to belittle video game writers,
Get in there, Brandon.
but it's
Brandon needs to go first here. Get in there, man.
It's a whole different workflow. Okay, TV is a different workflow than video games. You know, I think maybe he saw the writing on the wall of like, I can't keep up with this juggernaut of a show because it's become this whole other thing. It's basically become the new Walking Dead, right?
It really has.
You're a zombie person. This is the show. And I think maybe
Just the memes for Bella Ramsey.
I think maybe he just wants to be a video game guy. I think he wants to be a video game guy, and he wants to go back to video games, which is completely fine. I'm not saying anything against video game writers. I'm saying it's a completely different animal, and that he has exhausted all he can within the medium, and is now going back to his medium.
You don't think there's like that the fan hate has any kind of impact in this at all?
No, because from what I understand, as a guy who's completely omniscient and not like a fan of the show, it has actually followed the video game. I thought the whole thing was that it followed the video game, and that's why people.
Yeah, and people hated the video game too. So
yeah, it's like they're hating it just to hate, Brandon. That's what it feels like.
What's the problem then? Oh no, material. God damn it! Like what the hell?
Followed the game.
I remember.
Hey, Brandon, do you think
you're never happy? You people out there.
Go ahead, Jordan.
Oh, I was just gonna say, as a video game man, that I was never a big Last of Us guy, but I usually try to keep up with the video game news, my pulse on the video game news. This was a big thing when the game came out, the second game. Because when people first got it, started playing and realized, oh, shit, the main character from the first game died, and 90% of the time you're playing as a girl, they were pissed then, too. So this is just come full circle.
So why are people so pissed now? I don't understand.
Yeah, Jordan. Why are they pissed, Jordan?
To be pissed, it just come full circle, man. All these guys are sitting in their basement going, oh, I could have done better. I could have done better.
It's the keyboard warriors.
It is because they ain't us.
Yep, they hate us because they ain't us. And you know what they just end up being when they ain't us? They just a pain in your anus. That's what they are, right? That's what I'm saying. But Jordan,
I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was going to happen.
I have a question, Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan, do you think the fact that they miscast the lead female character could have anything to do with his leaving?
I think the two main female characters, the protagonist and the antagonist, were both miscast. Because the other one was supposed to be built like a shit brick house, and they didn't cast her right. She's like 100 pounds soaking wet.
Not even close. I mean, she's ugly as sin, but that's irrelevant.
No, that's the other one.
You guys are going off the video game. Wow. You guys are going off the video game.
Yeah, but she's supposed to be an intimidating presence. I mean, she's supposed to be. I mean, you believe she could kick the shit out of Joel and kill him?
No, you're not. No, you're not supposed to. It's not supposed to be the video game. It's supposed to be what Craig Mazin envisioned for this TV show. It's a different animal. That's what I'm getting at. Is that the fact that the video game guy is leaving is irrelevant because it's its own thing. It's a TV show.
Yeah, but I heard it's supposed to still follow the video game. So what you're not giving us anything new.
Oh, I think it's got to be. Once you adapt something into a TV show or movie, it's never the same thing again.
He still said that season 3 is going to follow Abby's storyline like it's supposed to in the actual game, and that he's just stepping away to go back to video games. But he said it's still going to follow that.
I believe in Craig Mazin.
When you got a miscast story, that doesn't work.
Oh.
Well, miscast or not, now there's a rumor that she's going to have a big role in Marvel.
Oh, well, we'll find out about that, man. I mean, that's what happens, though. Once your star meter goes up.
What's she playing? The Ugly Witch?
Wow. GR. Whoa. GR.
Jeez.
GR.
Oh, man.
That was some shit, GR. So you don't think... So how do you feel about this writer stepping away, then? You seem like you're very strong opinion on this.
Yeah.
I think the writer...
Damn.
I'm sorry. I mean, a writer wants his stuff to be consistent with what he wrote, and the casting in this show sucked.
No, we don't. They don't.
And
care.
that's why he ran away from it.
Nobody cares about the if it's not the video game. Nobody cares because this is about bringing it to more people that aren't video game people. At least, I think the majority of people don't care enough about the video game.
Well, a lot of us didn't watch the game.
Yeah, but the hate also came from the majority of people that know nothing about the video game. They got pissed. They killed Pedro Pascal, and they're like, "I'm fucking done."
I thought that just came from video game people.
What? No,
people are mad.
I mean, I never dying. The hatred.
There was people on there that didn't know it was coming. They didn't play the video games, and they're like, "Fuck this, I'm done."
I had no idea. I mean, episode 2, I was like, what the fuck? You know, but I know a lot of people had said it to me too on set. I was working with people, and also I've seen the Reddit people getting mad as well. That really pissed people off.
In a way, I feel like the show is a weird test of how important is star power.
Yeah,
because if you really
Pedro has the. Yeah. I think
if you really care about the story, you will still watch. But if you only care about Pedro being in it, you will not.
So that's true.
This is actually a good test that Craig, my buddy Craig Mason that I know.
Yeah, you and Craig, man. You guys.
Yeah.
How was your 4th of July? Was it nice? You guys have a good time?
Nice. He actually did answer my question on Script Notes, the podcast.
Nice.
So, I'm very proud of that. But I think that what Craig Mason is trying to do is kind of turn this into a TV show that's not I know it's an adaptation of a video game, but he's trying to make it its own thing.
Which is what you should do.
Chernobyl was.
Well, what I have a problem is when a video game is so good. Let's say writing a video game, I have to agree with Brandon. It's a different fucking animal. But some video games have such a elaborate story that it's already been told. Why bring it to another medium if the best parts of that story? Because you got to change it. It's on TV for the fans that have already played the game. You're going to change it. But if the best stuff of the story was already shown in the game, you've already told your story. That's why it's so hard to adapt video games that have a narrative.
So who do you think, Jordan, are the people that are falling off of the show? Do you think it's the diehard video game people or the non-video game people that are falling off?
I think a lot of the non-video people, because I remember when they killed Pedro Pascal, the next day the internet was just buzzing with people that never played the game. So it had people. So the diehard gamers fell off because right away they didn't like Bella Ramsey. It was nothing like the girl in the game.
They fell off for that reason, not the Pedro.
Yeah. And then when Pedro died, you were getting the Pedro Pascal.
It was like a round of applause.
So then when Pedro died, there was a lot of people saying on the internet, if
I think the fall off went both.
I think Ronald's raising his hand about this too. Ronald?
No, Ronald's hanging himself. He's hanging himself.
Ronald, okay, get in here.
He's hanging himself.
How do you feel about this, Ronald? You're trying to get in there. There's so much drama, though. You hear the drama. They're saying there's shame. We talked about this on Mondays before. There's shame for how she looks. There's shame from the fans saying you're too close to the game and you should have not killed Pedro.
Why is there shame for how she looks?
There's so much shame for it.
Oh, dude, the memes are terrible.
The memes are
out there.
There's so much.
This is a professional actress with a life. Like, why?
But there's hate. They say she's not the character.
She quit social media. They made her quit social media.
She quit it.
Oh, that's ridiculous. That's
Brandon. She looks nothing like the character that you see in the game.
Like, who cares? So she doesn't look like a video game character.
Well, no, she's supposed to be this buff bitch that can kick your ass. And that little thing.
Isn't it more dramatically compelling to have someone who's not buff and can kick ass? To be like, oh, can she handle this situation?
Not when she's that ugly.
Well, I got to tell you something. Going into its third season, everybody has their opinion on what she looks like. Everybody's talking about the show. That there's no bad publicity. It just keeps going.
Amen to that, Ron.
It's gotta hurt her feelings, man. It's gotta. I mean,
you guys are being
an actress? Nah.
You don't think so? She turned off all of her social media. She canceled it all. She made a big statement about how people are hating on her that much.
She didn't just turn that way, last week. I mean, she's probably known growing up that she's odd. Something's weird.
She's just not attractive.
Well said, Ron.
So, I mean, they have Brian, they have thick skin. You got to have thick skin.
You got to have thick skin. I think the whole idea of focusing how someone looks is always a problem, and always is a problem. But you know what that is, around? You know what that is, right? That's Hollywood, though, because Hollywood puts that in your mind. You have to look this way. You get not cast because your eye color is different, or your nose is a little bit bigger than the one, or your ears a little bit bigger, or all of a sudden, maybe your facial doesn't grow the right way. That's how Hollywood is, though.
Britney writes songs about I'm too fat, I'm too thin. It's just like nobody's ever happy. They just want to report on something and just tear people down. And that's what
she even said. I'm just lucky. I'm a star. You know that song?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Look at the Marvel universe.
And she's probably a real nice young lady.
They gotta get buff.
Yeah, I'm sure she is, actually.
Yeah. I just think that at the end of the day, it sucks that she's being attacked for this. Yes. I think the writer. I agree with Brandon a lot of times. The writer's probably walking away because he's got other things he's doing, but I also feel like there is so much fucking toxicity here that it's also the show's already successful. It's like you started it. Here's the football. Carry it on and see where it goes. That's what you have to do sometimes, the writer.
She's laughing all the way to the bank, too, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I think everybody hates.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, let me get this straight.
The
Everybody
poor,
hates
unfortunate young ladies gonna make a few million from it.
Everybody hates Last of Us because there's an ugly girl on it. Is that?
Oh my God.
That's some hate that's out there though. It's a massive movement.
That
it
is sad.
but I don't know if it's
sad.
true. Like if it's just
What the hell's wrong with us, man?
Right?
We're better than
a
that.
lot of them are saying
We're better than that.
she doesn't
Clearly
embody. So if you played the game, she doesn't embody the spirit of Ellie. She doesn't embody what she's about, and that's why they're pissed.
But why does she have to follow
That's such a weird thing
verbatim
to, like,
everything? I just,
attack her for.
That's why I say if a game is very good, it's hard to adapt to TV, and you might as well just not do it.
Got it.
But
Yeah, let it be.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Is she a good Is she a good actress?
I think she's a great job.
Then okay. End of discussion. She's a good actress. I'm
Thank
sorry
you.
she's not. De Armas.
Yeah.
Was she the only one that was a good actress for the role? Probably.
So is
not.
she.
Yeah. And even the girl that plays Abby was actually up for Ellie at the time when they were doing casting. And because she didn't get Ellie, they decided to put her up for Abby.
Well,
so that's why she's
another
there.
big bitch too. That everybody's pissed that should have been Ellie anyway because she looks like a video game.
Yeah.
Listen, I wish every woman could be De Armas, but they're not.
Mm-mm.
Right.
You know what I gotta say to you though, Brandon? Round of applause for Armas. Fuck yeah. God's gifts, cinema right there.
Courtney Cox originally read for Jennifer Aniston's role. That would have been a whole different show.
If I say she's my girlfriend, she becomes my girlfriend, right? Automatically.
True.
Oh no,
It's
that's
true.
done. Done deal. Done deal.
And that leads us
Yeah, and your
to-
fiance may kill you.
I know
Hollywood.
she's open to that.
Is she
Yeah.
on your list? Is she on your
There's
list?
just so much drama with there though. Yeah, don't
Yeah, do we have a
give
list?
GR
Do
anymore.
you have a list?
Is there a list? I gotta tell you this. There's a list against people that hate this show for some reason. It makes me mad. We gotta stop that. Cut that shit down. At the end of the day, it's been entertaining. I don't know where season 3 is gonna go. We'll find out, and I can't wait to see where HBO takes it next. And now it's time for Ron Loves Cox.
Even though he's flying with this one. There's a block in my head. What's that block doing in my head?
There's no block here. I see you perfectly.
I got a block in my head. Okay, Courtney Cox and Lisa Kudrow took a surprising departure from their riveting acting roles, and they are promoting the game Solitaire on your apps. It's the Solitaire app, and they're promoting it in a commercial that is on YouTube.
No, they're not.
Yes,
Oh,
they are.
no, I don't lie. I can't lie about this stuff.
Hey, they're
this is
never
Courtney
too
Cox.
big to shill for the small things.
Oh my! It's just so funny. They're like passing it back and forth and using their
Solitaire
friends' lines.
game?
And you what?
A solitaire game?
Yeah, the Solitaire game. Clearly, I downloaded it also because I'm hoping she'll pop up on it, but she hasn't yet.
See, they got Ron with it.
There's no lies with Ron. There's only love. That's what
But
I'm
Ron's
saying.
easy.
Here comes the Cox.
Only love for the Cox. Yeah.
Thank you for that, Ron.
Down,
you
boy.
got
We love Courtney Cox. Sir. I can't wait for
David Arquette.
I can't wait for more Courtney news to come up too. But thank you
She's
for
got to
that.
get doing something. She just needs to. I'm going to cause some controversy.
She needs to be in a cameo in the new Masters of the Universe movie.
I hope so.
She does good with cameos.
I'm a PO. Ron loves what?
You what?
I'm a PO said Ron loves what?
Oh.
Cox.
Oh yeah, Cox out. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Walks
Okay,
out.
moving on, guys.
And Ron loves Cox. And of course, Brandon loves dinosaurs. And that leads me to our featured story of the night. Woo! Dun 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 dun. The new Jurassic World has launched, guys. It is being colossal, dinosauric, prehistoric box office ever, guys. Because
Those
right
aren't
now,
even words.
right now,
Doesn't matter. Who needs
if you
words?
look at Jurassic Park, the Jurassic World Rebirth, the box office numbers keep going up every day. The projections are way off right now. If you look worldwide right now, they're looking at Jurassic World is going to make, guys, ready for this? $312.5 million opening weekend. $312.5 million.
Asterisk 5 days. That's asterisk 5 days.
It's still
Asterisk 5.
It's still dinorific, Jordan.
Asterisk,
That's
it's not a
huge.
weekend. That is a work week.
They're calling it the biggest 4th of July weekend before COVID. That's what they're saying. Universal and Emblem have to be most excited about this than they ever been before because they had no idea this would do that well. And I got to tell you, a $180 million budget to make $312 million opening weekend, you're winning.
Crazy.
You're winning.
That's crazy.
And Charlize Therone would say that too. I got to tell you guys, I actually saw it today with GR and the Thirsty Daddy. I went down to the theater and I enjoyed this, guys. Is it cinematic gold? Is it cinematic gold?
No.
Yeah. No. Is it a fun dinosaur romp onto a new island? Yes, it is. So if you like to see dinosaurs eat people with some nostalgia, also some like little Easter eggs, don't listen to John Campia. He's a big hater. He's gonna hate all day. That's what he does. Just sit down, watch the movie,
hates everything.
turn off, and have a good time. And at this point, like honestly, like I think the cast does great. There's like a kid that pops in as a boyfriend that's really annoying at first and redeems himself. I thought that was fantastic. I like the raft scene. I like.
And Brian rooted for an hour to him to get killed.
I was waiting for that fool to get eaten. He doesn't get eaten. Sorry, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. But he does. There is a great moment where he's pissing the night away, and there's some velociraptors fighting behind him. That was my favorite time.
Too many spoilers. Queen's going tomorrow.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, you gotta. Yeah, let's. Yeah,
we'll kill you, Queen.
Spoilers abound.
You're gonna love it, Queen.
There is a little bit like that. So there's a point where he's peeing and there's some velociraptors involved. My favorite moment in the movie. Well, maybe not. There's a lot of great moments, and it does feel like it's back to like I had some people online saying like back to the original franchise quite a bit, and it does feel like you're going back to that. It feels like
Laura Dern in it? Is Laura Dern in it?
Laura Dern's in it. No, there's no original cast. It's all new cast.
Scarjo.
Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali, he's great. I think their dynamic works really well. I also
I'm
think
with them appeal on this one.
what'd she say? I didn't see it.
Aren't these movies all the same?
I mean,
they actually haven't been. That's what's been the problem is they haven't been the same.
Yeah, this takes it back.
Yes,
this takes it back. And even like the idea of some like the little like there's like some nostalgia stuff. If you watch original movies, there's little Easter eggs that are throughout the whole thing that are kind of fun too. But also at first I hated on it a lot because I thought it looked like Jurassic Park 3 a lot, and that was my least favorite. I went back and watched Jurassic Park 3 before I saw this, and I actually kind of liked it. And I was like, oh, I missed like this. Well, I guess I missed something when I was younger. But this actually wasn't like Jurassic Park 3. There are little elements. There's a family that gets like again that's on this island, of course, but they're not looking for a kid. There's a family that's there. There's pterodactyls there. There's a T-Rex that's sleeping. That's amazing. I love when that T-Rex is sleeping. It made me laugh my ass off too. Brandon, you know what I'm talking about. Like I've never seen a sleeping T-Rex before. Never seen that before. The D-Rex.
We have in Fallen Kingdom, there was a sleeping T-Rex. But,
okay. Oh, that was the animated one?
But when the sleeping T-Rex... Go ahead, Jordan.
I was just going to say, I don't think they were saying it was Jurassic Park 3. They were saying that the cinema scores, the only cinema score lower than this one was Jurassic Park 3 with a B-.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
I thought it was well done. The plot line was split, which was very unique.
They very much A and B plot
throughout the whole movie until the very end.
It's not unique. That's how it used to be.
That's how it used to be. Yeah, but for these movies, it's unique, right? Nowadays,
back in the dark ages, it was. But
the original movie is A and B plot line with the control room and what's happening with Dr. Grant and the kids.
Yeah. It very much had.
Yeah, that was the original. That was what, 8 movies ago now?
That's what I'm saying. This is why I think this one was better, is because it was a return to the.
Can we all just agree we want Fast and Furious meets Jurassic Park?
Absolutely not.
It's all about family.
It's all about
well, wait a second. I did comment to Brian during the movie because there was a line. It's all about family.
Yep. GR love that. Jonathan was great in that. Jonathan Bailey, his name. He was great. Scarlett Johansson, I thought was good. Mahershala Ali was great too. Like even like Rupert was great too, who plays Quinn in what was the Showtime show. I love him. Rupert's so good too. I like him. He's that kind of evil kind of entrepreneur, business guy. That's
Rupert friend.
Yeah, he's great. I like him.
He was like what? He was the Dodgson. He was.
Yeah, he's like that. Yeah, that's what he was. I think he did a good job doing it. Yes, this is kind of like the family at first when they popped them, like, why do we have this fam? Why are they sailing across the ocean? I don't know. Because they do this. But like they're going into dino territory.
They're like a rich family. Here's my thing. The kid was not the teenage boyfriend was not necessary.
He was not necessary.
Maybe you just have a guy trying to redeem his life with his relationship with his daughters type arc, right? You could have done that. The other gripe I have is the little Triceratops Dolores.
Dolores? You don't like Dolores?
Well, I love Dolores, but I think maybe it should have been, hey, you have to keep this. There should have been a scene where the little girl had to say goodbye to Dolores, because if you're bringing Dolores out of the equator zone, she's going to die. And it's very sad, right?
Yeah. What's going on in that picture?
So, I don't know.
I'm focusing on.
It's really hard to make a point when you have Alan Grant and Ian Malcolm 69ing each other.
What are they? Oh, bro, that's not 69.
That's nose to nose. That's nickel to nose.
Bro, that's not.
No, that's some stick action right there.
Wow.
Hey, they call that dry docking.
Is the CGI? How are the effects compared to the original?
The effects are great. It's industrial light and magic.
Very good.
Again. And it's kind of nice to see what ILM has been up to in the last 25 years.
Yeah, that is
actually a fun part of the movie was the little girl.
The little
she
girl
was so
great,
cute.
But they should have had the Triceratops has to stay here, because the whole thing is the whole premise is that only.
But it's the movies, okay?
No, but it made me sad that maybe the dinosaur. She's bringing a dinosaur off the island.
Her dinosaur's gonna live forever.
That was a big thing that people were saying online too. It's like the idea, as you guys haven't seen it yet, is like the equator is like the warmest temperature for dinosaurs to live, because it's most adaptable to being back in time. So like because the climate's changed, we're putting the environment, all of that. With the dinosaurs living in normal society, they can't breathe the air the same way they used to, so they're dying off. So they go to the equator where it's warmer, where it feels like it's prehistoric times, and the atmosphere is the same. It makes sense.
I agreed with all of that, and actually that harkens back to the Crichton book, where there's a scene in that book where Ian Malcolm is talking to John Hammond about, like, listen, you brought these dinosaurs back, and there's new weather, new climate, new diseases. You have no idea what you're doing. And that actually is kind of cool that they brought that back for this resurgence. And they went back to the source material.
Took them only 7 movies.
Yeah, it took them 7 movies to get to the plot point of the source material. But yeah,
well, you got to remember, 99% of the viewers have never read the book.
That's true.
I
got to ask Brandon this so fast, guys. Brandon, the Snickers thing. How do you feel about the Snickers thing? Like, he has a wrapper fall out of his pocket, and it randomly goes into a vent that shuts the whole thing down in the beginning, that messes up the park. How do you feel about that?
I got to be honest. The Snickers thing threw me for a second, because it was very obvious product placement. Right?
It was.
And a part of me didn't like it. And you know what? Part of me liked it is when it went through the thing and it like malfunctioned. But then it went to like the screen of the computer screen, and it was like system malfunctioning, automatic reboot, which I was like, oh, that's great, because that's like the failsafe they put in after the 1993 thing.
Yep.
We have to reboot the system in order to
didn't say the magic word.
Yeah, it goes back to the Nedry thing, and I was like, oh, okay. David Koepp won me back.
But we're also rebooting it again, though, in a way, too, right? We're also a reboot of the show, which is the very beginning of the movie.
Rebooting the entire franchise in a way.
You're rebooting the reboot because it's already been rebooted.
Thing. And yes, I listen. You're talking to a guy who loves David Koepp and thinks he's a great writer. So yes, of course, I enjoyed all of the movie, even the obvious plot holes. Okay, it was a fun time at the movies. We haven't had a fun time in the movies in a while. It's always been just like some preachy bullshit. And like, listen, like this was fun. I had a fun time. I was at AMC. I did like the thing where you recline the chair all the way and ate popcorn, and goddamn, it was fun. And if the Snickers bar,
that was the best part of the movie, was doing that.
I'll be damned if a Snickers bar is going to ruin that for me.
I know, people have been really mad about that round online. People were like screaming about that Snickers bar, and I was like, I'm just like laughing at it. I'm like, why are we yelling about this? So that's why I wanted to see how Brandon felt about it too, because it's very early in the movie, and
it's very silly. I think they
very
needed
silly
product placement in somewhere, and they're going to do it at the prologue, because here's the thing about prologues that people don't get is like, yes, it's the first thing you see, but it's also the first thing you forget.
That's round of applause for that. You're right.
Riding a bike for the kids out there.
Oh, I
You're
like
right.
that.
Yeah. But Ronald, I know you were talking to me earlier about how Torbert's not sure he wants to see it. You're not sure if you want to see it. I gotta tell you, it's a fun romp at the theater. It does feel like 90s kind of fun. The movie, like, really, there's no setup for a sequel. Now, Gareth Edwards said that he planned it as like a one-off, but because it's doing so well, the studio is probably planning on doing 2 more, making another trilogy.
Shocking.
But do you think that, like, if something that's like set like this to be like a one-off thing, should we touch it again, or do we need Jurassic Park 8 and 9?
I mean, because money's involved, of course there's going to be an 8 and 9. Does it need to happen? Absolutely not. Nope, doesn't need to happen.
I'm going to tell you,
enjoy something for what it is. That's why so many TV shows go out on top. They don't want to fall.
Yeah. Do you like these movies at all, Ronald?
I do. I'm entertained by them. Isn't this the one? Oh, we're going to need a bigger boat. Yeah. Okay.
That's Jaws.
That's Jaws. Yeah.
Shit. See. Anyways, that's
what they never used that line once.
Practically the same.
No, what they did use was it's my boat, or no, he's like, it's my charter.
That's one of those things. What's it called? A marshmallow thing, a Napoleon thing. What is that? When you think something is there and it's not, but
Napoleon.
It's not a Napoleon, is it? No, it's that thing where like you see a label and you're like, it's like, like the banker on Monopoly. He's not wearing those glasses.
Yeah.
What is he wearing?
That's Mandela effect. You're saying?
Yes, the Mandela. Thank you.
What do you think of the D-Rex? The D-Rex.
Yeah. Did you see a picture of that, Ronald? At all? I
like the D-Rex. Ugly dinosaur.
No. That's the new hybrid. I think it's kind of cool that they did that. I don't know if they need to.
What
do
is it?
Anymore.
Oh, that's a dinosaur.
Yeah, it's a dinosaur.
This is the new one. The new. Big
one. I don't think
we
need that.
Dude, yes, dinosaurs are big and scary enough. I don't know if we need to do the hybrid thing anymore.
I don't think we need that.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. It's like
Ron. For the record, Ron, that line did come from Napoleon. It's my empire, no one else's.
The D-Rex was like Ronald. They talk about like in the whole thing.
My history
this
class
island,
for the night.
This island, they were experimenting because like the parks wanted like bigger and better and crazier creatures, so they started crossbreeding a lot of them. And the D-Rex comes up. He has like long arms, but T-Rex arms. He has like the weird like big bulge on his skull, like you want to pop it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what did you think about the fact that there was no raptors in it except for that one P part?
That was weird to me. I told GR when I left, I'm like, well, there's no raptors really in this. It's always been a staple of this whole franchise. It's a
absolutely.
Raptors. And they only showed them in one part. And I was like,
what I told Brian when we were talking after the movie, in the raptors in the previous intakes of this franchise, were always these big monstrous things. In real life, raptors were about a foot high.
Right.
That's it.
You beat me to what I was going to say, because I was going to be like, so are the raptors like 1 foot, 2 feet tall, or are we Jurassic Park raptors?
They're prey. They're prey in this movie.
There is one point in the movie, there was a scene where the heroic doctor in this fell off the side of a hill.
Yeah.
And there were raptors. He splashed down in a pool, and there were baby raptors there on the edge of the thing when he crashed in. And I smiled because I went, "Oh,
it's okay, it's okay."
Were they, Brandon?
Those are called compies.
Whatever they were not big monster dinosaurs.
No. Which I was honestly hoping for a scene with that. I was like, "Oh, cool, a compy scene," but it never happened. Yeah. When Dr. Loomis splashes down there, I was excited. I was like, "Oh, I see the red compies. Here we go, a compy scene. He's gonna have to get away from him somehow." But it didn't actually happen.
No,
but it was cool.
God, I haven't heard a compy in a. You definitely know your dinosaurs. I hadn't thought about that in a long time.
I was
Dino
hoping.
DNA.
I was excited when I saw the Dilophosaurus at the T-Rex raft scene, but I was kind of hoping there was going to be at least you'd see it spit or something.
Yeah, well, at least one time. But then they saw the T-Rex sleeping, and you're like, oh, okay. Well,
hey, you guys,
honestly, let's
I
talk
love
about
When
you
that
guys.
T-Rex rolled over, I started laughing so hard.
Well,
Hey, you
we
guys,
gotta
I
talk
love
about
you
the
guys.
raft.
I don't want to clean up dog shit. I love you guys. I will see you next week. Thank you so much. She's ready
All
to
right,
go.
buddy.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Thank you guys. Love being
See you
here.
All
around.
right, Ron. Have a good night,
Later,
bud.
Ron.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Well, we got to
Bye,
talk
Jordan.
about the raft scene then, because that's the big scene.
Yeah, the raft scene was from the original book, right? The original book, and so they never shot that before, and they put it in here. And I think it worked really well. I think that's like one of those things that he wanted to do before, and like he was never able to, so he's finally able to throw it in there, right?
Yeah,
That was
and
cool.
I think that the major haters are coming from a point of like it's slow, but I think it's slow and deliberate. But T-Rexes are slow and deliberate, and I think that's kind of what's cool about the scene is it's an action scene that's slow and deliberate. And I think I mean, honestly, I know I'm biased because I love David Koepp, but I think he nailed it. And I think Gareth Edwards nailed it. And as far as I'm concerned, Gareth Edwards is out of director jail from the creator.
Yes. Jordan,
I actually
from what
thought it
you've
was
heard-
a good movie and it was well done.
so too.
You would like the creator, GR.
Let's go with Jordan. Jordan has a
No,
chance.
I meant this one.
Oh,
Jordan.
okay. I thought you meant the
Yeah,
creator.
It's okay.
I'm trying, Jordan. I'm trying.
It's okay.
Jordan,
I have no inkling to see this.
nothing at all, really. Scarlett Johansson. You
Come on,
got.
Jordan.
I'm gonna tell
Hey,
you.
we
Jordan.
went and
last
saw
one when they
this. You
trained-
need to go and we'll go.
Wait,
When
put
they
We'll
us
go
all
see
back-
Blue in
Stupid
the
Man
last
next
one?
week.
To be like a fucking dog, I was out. I was like, nope, not
Put us
happening.
all back. Put us all back on the screen, Brian. I want to tell Jordan why he should see this. All right.
Okay.
All right, Jordan. I'll wag my finger at you. This is why you should see this movie. It's a good time at the movies. You don't have to see it 3D, so you don't have to pay as much money, because I know that was the thing for me of like, oh, there's the 3D, but maybe I just go see it because it was shot in 35 millimeter. So therefore it's optimal for 2D viewing.
Okay.
People out there and Jordan. But yeah, dude, it actually is a good time at the movies. It's a good time at the movies. If you're looking to put plot holes into everything, it's not a good time at the movies. If you're looking to have a good time at the movies, it's a good time at the movies with
if you want-
popcorn
I'll
and
probably-
red vines and a Mr. Pibb cherry, which is what I did.
Yes.
I'm not totally against it. I love the original dress. Well, except the third one was it was only an hour and a half. It wasn't that great.
Too short.
But I loved the reboots until that last one. I don't know what it was. I just couldn't get into that last. Not
Dude.
this new one. The one before that.
No, I understandable because I don't like those. I really now in hindsight after seeing this one, I don't like. I love the De Niro getting eaten by the T-Rex. That's great.
Like when they first brought it back, the first one with Chris Pratt, where it was just Jurassic World. I'm like, all right, this is pretty decent for a comeback. All right, and then it just seemed like every sequel after that with Pratt just got dumber and dumber.
These are those last three are hats on hats on hats. Like I don't know why, but they just piled on everything. It's like, oh, suddenly it's in like the Arctic, and suddenly it's in.
Too many jokes, man. That was the good thing
a lot
about
of
this brand.
jokes. They
They went
piled
back
it
to being
all on.
like
And
you're
this
running
was
from
just-
dinosaurs.
Singular vision, people, location, dinosaurs. Cool
yeah,
death
I
scene.
just feel like the remakes with Pratt wasn't about the dinosaurs anymore.
No,
It
you're
was-
absolutely correct. You're
It was
absolutely
about
correct.
Chris Pratt.
Yes.
Yeah. It was
This
about
is
Mario.
This is about a group of people at a place with dinosaurs in it. Very cool. I would say, Brian, would you say the death scenes? I love when the guy's coming up with the Quetzalcoatlus. Just he's got the guy in his mouth.
Dude,
That
so
was
good.
great. That
So
was
good.
great with the climbing up the cliff scene.
Yeah, I have no real. I'll say he's climbing as fast as he can. Yeah, not to give too crazy, but yeah, he's climbing as fast as he can. You're like, oh my god, there he is. Oh, that's it for him. You know.
Yeah.
My
man, this-
my
predictable.
favorite was the raptor, the worthless boyfriend taking a pee, and the raptor behind him, and that was so realistic when you think about it. If you've ever been scared like that, you know what I mean. all of a sudden you can't pee, and the look on his face was like, oh my god.
Well, this might be a good time to talk about the drug reference because this is the first Jurassic Park that had a drug reference in the MPAA rating. It was like MPAA PG-13 for
what was it? Somebody had a doobie.
Peril.
They talked about marijuana for a second.
Yeah, he talked about his doobies in the movie.
He's like, I got weed if you guys want to smoke weed. And I'm like, oh, I didn't like it. Honestly, as a hardcore fan.
There was no need for it. There was no need for it.
No need for it, David. We're talking to David Kep now.
It might be wet, but we might be able to like light it up and smoke it still. And
that was just him saying, we got weed. It's illegal now. We can tell we got weed.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, part of the times. It's like, listen.
Far out, man. I need some.
I'm going to tell you guys.
That'd be the last place I want to smoke weed, all right? Is on a dinosaur-infested island.
Right?
No.
You can imagine an edible and being around freaking.
It's kind of like the bad horror films that the girl's always in the shower when the lights,
Nobody needs that, man. All of it though, I think so. I think the trailers were bad for this. Let me tell you that. I think the trailers should have been better for this movie. Right. The trailers, I know people were saying online they gave away too much, but I think the trailers were misdirected. What they should have done is they should have showed that scene in the library where they're describing about going there and said we need to get samples from these 3 dinosaurs, and then had some like jump scares and left it. And that would have been all I needed to see.
Is it me or is trailers getting worse?
They are getting worse.
Trailers are ruining movies.
The Altoids. I loved it.
I laughed my ass off on the Altoids.
I love the Altoids. Well done, Dave.
I kept waiting for her to slap that son of a gun in the movie. Going, would you quit chewing those things, you dumb?
There's one character that chews Altoids here when he's nervous, kind of. He's thinking.
Great. That's definitely a David Kep move. I love it. It's perfect, brilliant.
But Jordan, you should see
it, Jordan. I got
so
scared when he chewed it.
I'll probably wait to rent it on. Well, my wife will have to own it, so I'll probably wait to buy it on Fandango.
No, come on. Go see it in a movie theater. Go see it in a movie theater.
I got 2 options here for movies. I got this and F1, and I really want to see F1.
No, don't see F1. I saw F1, and it's not good. I know
everybody's saying it's great.
I know this is off topic, but don't see F1.
I've heard good things about it. Tom Cruise turned down some race stuff now. The Brad Pitt.
Boring.
And I got Superman next week, and then I'm gonna be laid off on the shelf for a while.
Who?
Oh yeah. So we all.
How long do you think you're going to be out, Jordan?
We all have to go see Superman next week. We all have to go. Ron's down.
I'm going Friday, man.
I'll go.
I will be on this show next Friday, and will have seen it, and I will give you my honest opinion. I'll be like,
We're gonna do a cruise control mission to Superman. So GR, Ron, Brandon, and myself. Let's go.
But anyway, not to take too much away from Jurassic.
I'm there.
Now Jurassic is going to be the.
I want to see Mr. Blank's first.
I gotta hear Brandon's predictions here.
Yeah,
I gotta say, I think Jurassic might be. I don't know if kids care about Superman.
Are you kidding me? The toys are flying off the shelves.
I think kids care about dinosaurs because they've always cared about dinosaurs. So it becomes what do they care about? What do the kids care about more?
Well,
superheroes or dinosaurs?
I hope for your sake, Brandon, that it keeps defying expectation because the analysts still say the summer is Superman's to lose. If it's got to be a terrible movie to fucking lose.
That. And when it happens, I'm going to laugh at Mr. Blank.
I think Fantastic Four is going to make more money than Jurassic Park.
But go see Jurassic. It's like they combined the novels in a way.
Okay. I did read the novels.
Oh, you did? So then
I did.
Yes, you'll love this then. It's a combination of the Lost World novel and the Jurassic Park novel. It's very Crichton. They went back to form, back to Crichton. Are there plot holes? Yes.
I'll have to now check it out.
So now we're at a point where the bar has been very low, and it's like, plot hole? Who cares? It's a good time in the movies. But you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it if you enjoyed the novels, which I assume you did because
Queen's already got her tickets. I'm guessing to Superman.
No, she's going tomorrow to Jurassic World. Queen, let us know what you say.
But she said she's got her tickets for Superman.
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna be talking about that next Friday too. But I think this is actually gonna be bigger than people expected to be, as projections keep going up every day.
I've been waxing poetic here, but what do you think, Brian, as the host of the show?
Like I'm saying, like, when I watched it, because I was I a lot of hate. Like I was like, oh, it looks like Jurassic Park 3, the way they were targeting it, and I didn't like that. That was the worst, the original franchise. But like I went in there with like negative eyes almost, and then I started watching. But also I went back and watched the original ones before I went and saw it, the original 3. And I went in there like, okay, I'm kind of excited to see a dinosaur movie again in the big screen, because I love dinosaurs.
And they've Universal's kind of monopolized
dinosaurs
of the movie industry.
Yeah. And I got in there and I actually really enjoyed it. I mean, yes, it's a simple kind of thing. They have to go here to get these samples of 3 different dinosaurs. Yes. But I don't need to be too big. I don't need to be too crazy. We're here. We're fighting dinosaurs. We're figuring our way out. We're trying to survive. It felt like a great survival movie. It was a great box office, like sitting in the movie theater, eating your popcorn and having a good time kind of movie. Personally, like I don't really watch that.
The popcorn bucket's very expensive, by the way.
We didn't buy it. GR actually got a free popcorn bucket when we were there. Someone was like leaving, gave us a free popcorn, and we got.
What's the price?
Huh? Oh, the popcorn bucket? I think it was 38, 39, something like that.
Oh, that ain't bad. I'd pay that.
For the AMC, did you go to the AMC or the?
We went to Regal.
Oh, Regal had the cool one. AMC just had the stupid footprint thing, and that was too much.
Wow, we do the footprint one. That makes no sense to me.
It's only $40.
I did get the
for that footprint one.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah. Hang on. This
nice.
is the 10 from AMC. You can get a 10.
Is that the $40 one?
Yeah, something like that.
Jordan, they had
all the different dinosaurs.
Dolores was on there. I saw.
Yep.
I saw a lot of hate for Dolores.
Good old plot hole Dolores.
How did Dolores get to that last plot place at the end? Who knows? Nobody knows.
I just feel like there should have been a scene where it's like, no, you have to leave the dinosaur here because it's going to die. And then
they wanted a happy ending.
Because the whole thing is predicated on the dinosaurs dying if they leave this area.
You and I know that, but they wanted the little girl to be happy. Come on.
Welcome, Willie. Welcome to Kruse Control, Willie.
I actually heard that there was a whole thing of Mahershala Ali like dying or not dying, and that was a whole thing.
I believe it. We're gonna say don't say what happens for Queen. Don't say what happens for Queen.
But that it was interesting that you sent me that article about where they were debating whether or not to let his character die or not.
Yeah.
Does he die? We don't know.
We don't know, and that's which makes it interesting, like for the future.
Queen, you'll find out tomorrow.
But also, I feel like Gareth Edwards, he probably has, like he said, he's done with this after this. He said he wanted to be a one-off movie. He's done. He moves on.
But he's out of director jail because the creator was, let's be honest, not great.
But this is making that much money. They're gonna probably ask him to come back. I love Spielberg do the next one. Make Spielberg do the next one.
Why did we go on this kick of like indie filmmakers are good to direct Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Like with Colin Trevorrow and all that.
Colin. I don't know why they gave him the reins. They fired him from Star Wars and took him to Jurassic Park.
I don't know what this kick was in 2013 through 2016 where they're like, we're just going to have indie directors direct giant blockbusters. It's like, no, just give it to the guy who's they
probably came cheap so they could spend it on a CGI budget.
You're probably right, Jordan.
Wasn't like James Gunn like an indie guy until Guardians?
He kind of was.
He was, but he's also a big comic book nerd, so it makes sense to put him in the comic book genre.
Yeah, but like he in terms of his
even
career,
if he's no good,
like a big blockbuster guy, he was just the guy like that's kind of part of that movement. Like Colin Trevorrow and all those and his writing partner Derek Connolly, like they were part. They'd just written that one indie movie, and then they were like, okay, let's hire them to write Jurassic movies. And like there was kind of that weird movement in 2014 where it was like,
I like how Willie Roberts on the chat says it's so the studios can control them. I'd have to agree because Marvel does it all the time.
Yes.
You hire a director and Marvel says you're doing it this way or you're fucking fired.
It's like, you want to play with the big boys? Welcome aboard.
They'd probably hire him because he has
great ass.
You know?
Exactly. Anyway, that's our review of Jurassic World.
That sounds like Mr. Blank to me.
What sounds like it, Gerald? Like he has a
Great ass.
What did you think, GR? I want to know what GR's thoughts on the film were.
I loved it. I really did. I thought it was well done.
Whoa! What? You like something?
He liked it.
Yeah, I actually did. Yeah,
Mr. Naysayer?
I mean, yeah, Mr. Naysayer actually liked the movie. I mean,
Nice.
it was.
Go on.
It was well scripted.
Yes.
It was well acted. The little girl was so bloody cute. This whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa! And yeah, the ending was without ruining it for Queen.
Oh,
The dinosaur ending was unrealistic. Yeah, the dinosaur would have croaked, but they kept it happy for the little girl. You know, I can live with that.
Oh, yeah. The Dolores dilemma.
Yeah, the Dolores dilemma. I think it was a lot better. GR and I both thought than we thought it would be. Really was.
Right? I know.
I went in going.
I'm going to see it again. I'm going to go see it again. I'll say that much. I will see it again in theater because honestly, it's probably better to see it in theaters than it's streaming. Because at home,
ouch, Emma Peel.
Emma Peel is saying this is a vacuum show, a vacuum movie. That's what I call it, a vacuum movie.
The kind of movie you put on in the background in order to have the noise.
I'll tell you, Emma.
Yes, GR?
Yes, GR.
Emma, I think you're going to be, if you watch it that way, you'll be very disappointed. It was a good movie.
It was. Yeah. It's good to see on a big screen. We need movies that are actually worth seeing on a big screen. Yeah. And did I pay $25 to see it at a matinee? Yes, but
there was
no Queen. There isn't.
There was no post-credit scene.
No, there's
well,
no
that ain't a modern movie then. What the fuck?
No, it's better than.
No, it's a real movie where they ended it at the end.
Please, I'm begging you, everybody, just see it in theaters so the industry continues.
Also, I gotta tell you, this is for Jordan right here. They played the Fantastic Four trailer before it, and I'm like, this looks so much better on the big screen. That's all I'm saying. It looks so good on the big screen.
CGI dinosaurs look better on a big screen.
They do.
I'm so upset that I won't be able to see the Fantastic Four probably till it comes out on streaming. It sucks. For
what?
Me, but.
Oh, because of the hip surgery.
Hey, Brandon, you see Emma Peel's question for you?
Oh no! What was it? What happened?
I would love to make it, Brandon. You should make a dinosaur film. You should.
I agree. I should. I mean,
That's the power of love.
So write one.
I've always wanted to write a dinosaur movie. Like, I mean, there's a few coming out. Actually, there's a movie called Jurassic Games 2, which has just come out. And if you buy the DVD, there is a trailer attached to it for Lookout, which is the movie I wrote. So if you want to be the first to see a trailer for Lookout, go rent or buy Jurassic Games on analog media of some kind. Fucking DVD.
And Lookout is great too, guys.
Lookout is fucking fun. You guys haven't seen
Ghosts of Red Ridge there on DVD.
I can't wait for for Lookout to come out for you, Brandon, because it was a lot of fun.
Thank you. Yes, it was a lot of fun to make. And I mean, is it Jurassic World? No, because I think what is cool about Jurassic World is that it went back to just like a simple idea. We don't need all the additions of a black market dinosaur trade. Remember that was the whole thing in the last ones?
That's the one that turned me off.
Exactly.
Oh my god!
They're making the dinosaurs to be like guard dogs or hitmen or something.
What are they doing?
Yeah. Illegal dinosaur fighting or whatever they were doing.
Weren't they trying to they were selling them to countries they were going to start wars? They were going to start wars with dinosaurs.
This is dinosaurs in their natural where people are the intrusive
dinosaurs of Red Ridge.
Yeah, I would love it. Dude, I would totally write a dinosaur movie. Let's get it started right now. The Patreon. Let's just donate to all the funds, and so I can write a dinosaur movie because I would totally do it. But I think this was a good if you want to see a fun time with dinosaurs on the screen, like, it's just funny how society has kind of coincided with the themes of the Jurassic movies, which is like, oh, okay, it's all cool in the 90s, and then now people are just so desensitized. They're like, oh, dinosaurs at the movies, who cares? But that's also kind of like the plot of what the movies are.
It's all about family now.
Yeah, now
it's all about family, dog.
Now it's all about a theme park.
And letting Diddy walk. That's what it's all about. But,
Yeah, let's talk about that on the next show, I guess.
Well, Diddy didn't do it. That's what they said.
That's what they say. But, guys, check out Lookout with Brandon. Check out Lookout.
Yes, check out Lookout and Jurassic World. This is a simultaneous plug for Jurassic World Rebirth and my movie Lookout. So thank you very much.
I'm going to tell you guys, if you haven't watched it yet, a lot of people are watching it. Check out Jurassic World Rebirth. I know people will say, oh, it's simple, it's easy. I've seen all the fucking critiques. And I'm like, at the end of the day, guys, if you want to go to the theater and watch some dinosaurs and have a good time, just watch Jurassic Park.
Dude, the tracking shot with the legs of the T-Rex and the dude in the water. The
water stuff and the raft was so good under the water with the T-Rex swimming and stuff. How's he swim like this? He swims like this, though.
That's a whole other thing.
It's like, the movies.
Why is the water deep suddenly and then not deep suddenly?
Only Jordan knows. Thanks for being here on Kruse Control, guys. Have a great night. As always, happy Saturday. It's so crazy to say it's a Saturday, but thanks, guys, for being here. As always, I know we've gone a little bit over. As always, we lost Ron. You guys are still here.
Oh no! What happened?
Ron fell to the Velociraptors that were not there in Jurassic World Rebirth.
I know. More Velociraptors, David Kep. That's the
next movie. Thanks for being here, Mr. G.R. Waters. Up there today.
It is my pleasure to be here. So good. Let's do it again next Friday.
Let's make it happen, GR.
Friday crew. We are
next
the Friday
crew. I got the shirt ready to go. Next Friday.
Okay. Wait, so the movie
Take
comes
me
out.
home.
Does the movie come out on Friday or Thursday?
Who's that,
Thursday.
Jordan?
So we're going Thursday? We got to go Thursday to talk about it Friday, right?
We got Thursday night.
Oh, I took the day off of work to go. I'm going at 1 p.m. on Friday.
Tell me when you guys are going on Thursday, because I want to be like full of I want the like spoiler abound discussion.
Okay, we'll make that happen. We'll have a massive Kruse Control spoiler Friday episode. Let's make that happen.
Yes. Okay.
I'll hit you up. I'll tell you what time we're gonna go, and also I'm gonna find out if I'm actually on the ballot on Friday for.
Right.
What time is that? What time would you find out? What time do they close?
They close at midnight on Friday, so we're gonna find out.
So first thing in the morning.
Find
Friday.
out live on the air.
Yep, Jordan, thanks for being here.
Thank you. Dude, less than a week, man. You have no idea. I grew up with a bath towel as a cape with a clothespin around it, thinking I could fly for Christopher Reeve Superman, and I am ready for this one.
I'm excited for it too, Jordan. I can't wait. I hope it's going to be great. I hope it's going to be legendary. I hope it's going to change our world.
And if it's a letdown, you're going to see me live on Kruse Control. You're going to see a grown man crying.
You better see. I hope you're getting that popcorn bucket.
Oh, dude. Well, we're at the AMC, so I'm getting the old school news box one with the crypto newspaper in it. Folds down, it flips down. You get your popcorn.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's the AMC thing?
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know where I should see it. Where are you seeing it, Brian?
Maybe Regal, because I have that pass. But
he's got that cheap pass.
What kind of popcorn bucket they talking?
They have
it's cheap.
It's blue and red. It has a huge Superman logo around. It's a whole blue bucket.
Oh, it's the one with the cape. You get a cape on it.
I saw it tonight. I saw it today. The people were buying it today. We're like, Jerry, they're buying Superman fucking buckets already?
Oh, your theater's nice. I went.
Yeah, they were.
I went the day before. They had an early screening of Transformers 1 at AMC in Ludington. And because we went to the early screening, they were not going to sell us a popcorn bucket because it doesn't go on sale till opening day.
Yeah, ridiculous. Give us the popcorn. Give us the bucket. Give it to us now. Thanks for being here, guys.
No, I got this engine logo. I didn't even really show it off. For being on the.
Oh, the hell with this.
Went to the first day. If you go to the first day on Jurassic World, you got this cool engine.
That's
lanyard.
cool.
That's actually pretty awesome.
Right? At the because I saw it at the Dolby at AMC. So
that's
here
really
we go.
cool.
Got a lanyard.
No, we didn't get anything like that.
I look just like Wayne Knight in the first movie.
I was kind of hoping that the young guy was going to be the guy from Jurassic Park 3 with Grant, like, because he said like, "Oh, I trained under Alan Grant." I'm like, "Oh, wait, you know."
I know.
But this was a nobody.
That was the one reference to Alan Grant, which I'm like, I'm glad they put it in, but it was like kind of unnecessary.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, it was cool. It was like, it's really the story about a woman, figuring out if medicine belongs to everybody or a select few.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the big message.
It belongs to everyone.
Yep.
That's
yes,
right, GR.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you for being here, guys, as always, on Kruse Control. Happy.
All I know is next week we're going to have a Superman topic because, you know, we've been talking about this for months. So it's going to.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'm going to see it. And I'm going to.
And if it's actually really good, I want GR's.
I'll tell you, shock.
We'll probably
dedicate GR's whole take. If this
I can
just
tell you
blows
right
him
now.
away.
I can tell you right now, I'm not going to like it, but we're going to.
You don't think so?
Oh.
I don't know, man. It's been. Listen, like I like the Brandon Routh Superman, but we'll see about this one.
I like that too. I thought it was good.
I like George Reeves.
Well, some of the scripts might have been bad, but I have not.
Who
there's
wrote
not
this?
been a real bad Superman.
James Gunn wrote it.
A bad Superman.
James Gunn wrote this too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Then it's gonna suck.
That actually gives me
every
hope.
winter solstice.
Hey, did you hear about the scene after a test screening he had to take out because everybody was pissed off?
The crypto scene.
Yeah, where they had Ultraman punch Crypto, and everybody's like, "You can't have him punch a dog."
Can't do that.
Yeah. Well, focus groups are where movies go to die.
Yep, because you know why? They have
Great ass!
Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here, guys, as always.
Thank you.
Keep spreading that love, spreading that word. We hit 18,000 subscribers this week, guys. 18,000 subscribers.
18,109.
All right.
Thank you guys for joining the Kruse community. We appreciate you guys as always. Keep those numbers coming up. You got to keep spreading that love. Still running for SAG after president. This is my last week, guys, for getting the nomination. And if I get the nomination, I'm going to talk about it for one more month, and then we're going to fix Hollywood. But there's more happening as always. We appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you. You guys tell your friends. Like and subscribe to our Patreon if you can. Tell your friends, family, uncles, aunts, grandmas, grandpas, great-grandmas, grandparents that came down from fucking Krypton and they smash landed and made it right back in Smallville. And Jordan found them all and said, "Hey, we're best friends." And then all of a sudden, Superman ruled the world, guys. Have a great night. See you next time, guys. We love you. Until next time. See ya.
Just said that. Can't complain. Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the pep star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Are you shit face?